All right, good morning. Good morning, good morning. All right, we're going to have to wait for some people to get in here. We only got three people in here, so I don't want to start yet. Wait until we get about 10 people in here and then I'll get started. Hope you guys are having a good morning. Yo, I don't know if you guys have looked at this college basketball card today, but I am so excited, man. It's been probably about 4 days, 5 days since we had a really solid college basketball card. So today's the first day in quite a few days that we have a legit college basketball card. I'm super excited about it. We have a really nice NBA card. I hope you guys are at work. Well, not at work, but either way, I hope you guys are somewhere that this will pass some time because we're probably going to be here for a little while today. There's a lot of games to talk about. Between college basketball and the NBA, there's a lot of value on the board today. So I'm super excited about today, man. We have a great card, man. Great basketball day today, and I'm ready. So this is probably going to be a pretty long show. I'm thinking probably about 2 hours today. I'm just excited about today's card. I have nothing else to do today, so I'm excited about the show, man. I'm excited about the picks, and we're just going to go in, man, and just make some money today. Yesterday was definitely a money making day for us. We had an extremely good day yesterday, which I needed. So we're rolling into today with some momentum. If you guys know me, you know I'm a very streaky bettor. So it's very good news for everybody that I had a really big winning day yesterday. Really good news. Because today's college basketball card is awesome, and so is the NBA card, and I think we're going to dominate it. So if you guys are on YouTube, man, please go onto your Twitter, share the link. If you guys are on Twitter, can you guys please repost the stream? Let people know we're live. As soon as we get 10 people in here, I'll start the stream. I know I started a little early today at 10:30. I really do think that I have to start pushing my streams later into the day. Um, when there's games that start at 7:30, when we have nothing but games starting late, I really think that I should start pushing my stream until like 5 o'clock. We just won't have a morning stream. And I'm so accustomed to doing my streams in the morning or just my shows, period. When I was doing Plug Talk for the Spaces, it was always a morning thing because that's the way I bet. Like I wake up, I get my plays in, and then I go about the rest of my day. So and I know a lot of people aren't like that, but I think I do have to start pushing my show back later. Um, we're not doing numbers, man. That's all. And I don't know, I don't get it. But all right, we're going to wait a couple more minutes, and then we'll get started. Like I said, yesterday was a good day. What I took away from yesterday's game, man, was crazy. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I really did. I was dead wrong. I was dead wrong yesterday. I love when I can come in here and admit when I'm wrong. We had like what 90 people in here yesterday, 90 something people in here yesterday, and I straight out said Judy ain't the play. You think Judy's gonna be open? You're crazy. Judy ain't gonna be open. But man, I can laugh at myself because god damn was I a joke on that one, boy. Judy ripped them boys apart. That defense looked like dog shit. Now don't get me wrong, I did give out a winner because I did tell you guys my guy was Njoku, right? So Njoku did get us our touchdown, baby. Let's go. That was awesome. Which was really cool because we cashed that early. He got us our receiving yards. I didn't hit the under. Obviously, I didn't hit the under. That wasn't even close because I did think it was going to be an under game, so I was wrong about that as well. But like I said, man, my one VIP play I had was my biggest bet of the day. It was 4 units, man. We slammed it. It was Elijah Moore over his receptions, and we I took his receiving yards as well. And he had a pretty big game. But yesterday's game was, in my opinion, it was fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Obviously, I won money, so that helped. But I thought yesterday was a pretty good day, man. I mean, a pretty good game. Uh, yo, so the Browns have the Broncos arguing on the sidelines. The defensive players are arguing amongst each other. Looks like everything's on the up and up for the Browns, man. Winston says, "Whoa, whoa, not so fast, motherfuckers. Don't get too excited, because I got a lazy eye like a mother, and my boy just said, 'Here you go.'" Like, bro, I don't. Is it just me, or are we seeing more and more of these just blatant like passes straight to the other team? I mean, it is just clear as day, and it's happening with multiple quarterbacks. It's just like whoop. Like, where were you throwing that to? Who was that going to, bro? The only one in the vicinity or in the ball's path is the other team. I thought it was crazy, but it's becoming a norm. We're seeing it more and more every game with these quarterbacks. This year's quarterback play, man, I gotta say, it's been the worst that I've seen in the NFL in a long time. It really has been. This is the worst that I've seen in a long time when it comes to quarterback play in the NFL. I mean, it has downright been bad. And it's hard to argue that. But at the end of the day, I do think that was a good game. I really do. I do think that was a good game. I think it was fun to watch. It was exciting. We had a lot of points, a lot of big plays. You had Judy snapping on his old team, making fun of the crowd. I mean, that was a good Monday night football game, right? It really was. It was a good Monday night football game. Um, I love the Brown. They who'd they throw that bomb to, man? Broncos threw a bomb. I think it might have been to I can't remember who it was to. But then they answer right back with a Judy bomb. That was awesome. That was really cool. I mean, it was like back to back 80-yard passes for a touchdown. That was just really awesome. So last night's game, I mean, out of the bad quarterback play that we've seen, was it really bad? I mean, he threw almost 500 yards, 497 yards. Like, think about that for a minute. 497 yards, and you still lost. And you still lost, man. Damn. And the crazy thing is, you still lost. You threw for almost 500 yards, and you still lost, and it's still your fault. It's your fault. It's no one else's fault that, at least in my opinion, it's no one else's fault that the Browns lost that game besides Winston. That's my opinion, man. If I'm wrong, let me know. You guys got the comment box. You guys know how to use it. Please tell me. Because man, I I'll argue that. I'll argue that. It is 100% his fault. But either way, guys, great game last night, man. We made a lot of money off of it, so it was a good night. Let's keep it rolling. Sadly, today we don't have any football we're going to talk about. So we are going to talk about strictly basketball today. NCAA, we're going to start with the college hoops. Then we're going to finish the show into the NBA. Like I was saying earlier, guys, lock in with me. We're about to have a long show. I'm thinking about an hour, 45 minutes to 2 hours here. There's a lot of games, but then again, it might be shorter than that because it's just me up here, and I can get talking and I can get rolling, you know. So we'll see how it goes. But there's a lot of games I want to cover. There's a lot of good games on the college basketball card. It's actually been quite a few days since we've been able to talk about a good college basketball card, and it's been a few days since we've been able to bet on a really good college basketball card, in my opinion. And today we got one. We got an extremely good college basketball card. We got a really solid NBA card. I mean, let's just make some fucking money today, guys, for real. So I'm locked in, man. I got the rest of the day here, so let's just get into it. Let's dig in and let's make some money together, man. Like I said, you guys got the comment box. I don't have anyone on the show with me today. So use the comment box, man. Let me know if I'm wrong on something. Let me know if you guys agree. Let me know if you got any picks. I would love to know what you guys are on for the day. I'm not just in here for y'all. This show helps me as well, because I can do a deeper dive on the show and talk out loud, and it just helps me as well to cap games as well with you guys. So use the comment box, man. I would love to hear from you guys, man. And you know what? Let's just dig right into it, man. Let's just start off. We're going to start with college. We're going to start with college basketball. Like I said, we got a big slate. And then we are going to move our talents into the NBA to finish the show. Um, all right. I love today's college basketball card, man. Absolutely love it. I hate that it starts at 6:30. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. We've been spoiled, and we've been getting 11 o'clock college basketball games, and now we have to wait until 6:30 for this fucking beautiful card, and it drives me crazy, man. But it is what it is. All right, let's get started. First game we got on the board today is, hold on, guys. I got to set my screens. All right. All right. That's better. All right. First game we got on the board is Cincinnati taking on Villanova. We got Cincinnati taking on Villanova. Cincinnati is laying 3.5 points here. We got Nova getting 3.5 points. We got a total of 138.5. It's slightly favored to the over at a minus 112. You can catch Cincinnati at a minus 166 right now. You can catch Cincinnati at a minus 166 right now. You can catch Villanova at a plus 140. We know Nova is not having the best year. They're 4-4. We've talked about Nova quite a bit this year. I told you guys I don't trust this team. I don't like this team. This is not the same Nova team that we know from the past. And we are going to be fading Nova a lot this year. Cincinnati comes in 6-0. They're playing extremely good basketball. This team is legit. I like them a lot. Um, do I worry about this line a little? Yeah, I do. I mean, I would have thought that Cincinnati would have been laying a little more than 4 points. Now, and on top, it opened up at 4, guys. Now it's down to a 3.5, moving in favor of Villanova. When I can't imagine anyone's back in Villanova here. Um, you know, these teams in the past, they've played each other quite a bit. Um, the last 8 games are split, 4-4 on both sides. Cincinnati is 3-0 in their last 3 games, though, and that's because Cincinnati has been progressively getting better through the seasons. Um, and this year, Cincinnati has a fantastic team where Nova took a big step backwards, in my opinion. Nova is 4-2 against the spread in their last 6 games against Cincinnati. The under is 6-2 in their last 8 meetings against each other. So the head-to-head stats are there, but they're kind of hard to take too much consideration into because this Cincinnati team is a lot different than they were with them stats. Cincinnati is the better team, guys. They are the better team. Cincinnati is better offensively. They're better defensively. The Bearcats are an extremely dangerous shooting team. They are top 10 in the nation when it comes to field goal percentage. They're top 10 in the nation when it comes to 3-point percentage. I mean, this team is dangerous, man. And for them to only be, laying 4 points here, yes, it does raise some kind of suspicion for me a little bit, and that's the reason why it's not a VIP play. But this is definitely a play that I thought or a game that we should have definitely talked about. I just think that I would have felt like an asshole if I didn't give y'all Cincinnati here, and they came out and won this game by 10 the way I think they're going to. I think Cincinnati has the means to beat the brakes off of Villanova today. Um, even just look at everything Cincinnati has going for them. They're undefeated right now. This is a top 10 shooting team in the nation. I mean, you even I'm looking at their rebounding on KenPom right now, and I didn't even know this. They're top 65 in the nation when it comes to offensive and defensive rebounding. Cincinnati, like, what can't this team do? um I think they blow the brakes off of Villanova here. I'm not quite sure why we got such a low number, but then again, guys, it's college basketball, and I try not to read too much into that. I try to go with what I know, and I just trust my gut, and trust what I've seen, and I keep it like that. I don't let the lines get to me. That's why you see us hit these big underdogs on college basketball all the time, because I don't let that view my judgment, man. So I do think that this is a good spot for Cincinnati. I mean, I don't see too many people who are going to be, uh, you know, I don't see too many guys out here that are going to be able to stop these guys on Cincinnati. Um, I'm looking at Villanova right now. I'm looking at their shooting percentage. I'm looking at their defense. Their defense is ranked 84th in the nation. They're only allowing 66 points, but this offense is much more than anything they have seen so far this year. um, this is a pretty decent this is a pretty decent 3-point shooting team. Villanova, but it's very low. It's very they don't take many threes, but they do hit them at a high rate. But they don't take many. They're a terrible rebounding team, which already told you. Cincinnati is a terrific rebounding team, so that's going to give us a lot of second chance points right there with Cincinnati. Defensively, you know, I don't even see an edge there. I really don't. It's Cincinnati for me all day in this one, guys. You said Jizzle ain't playing today. That don't make too much of a difference. I mean, as long as who's that big guy they have? I mean, don't get me wrong, Jizzle is one of their top players, but they still got that. I can't remember his name, man. Man, he's the lead. He's the leader of Cincinnati, man. You guys know who he is if you've seen him. I can't remember all their names, but yeah, I do know. Jizzle is definitely 100% on Cincinnati. I know that. I know that name, and I know he does matter. But maybe so. There you go, Oliver. Maybe that's why we're getting such a good line, right? That could be it. That's disgusting. But there is a guy on Cincinnati named Jizzle. There really is. All right. Let's keep it moving. We got let me see. We got Arkansas taking on Miami. We got Miami in the building. You guys are probably going to hate me for this, man. I talk Miami. I talk hot shit Miami, man, but I can't do it today, y'all. I really can't. If you guys want to see the article, It's on the outlet.sv.com. Go check it out. I wrote an article up on this game. I write a lot of I write a lot of Florida team articles, man. I know a lot about Florida teams. It's the teams I like to pay attention to. They're always fun. Um, so Arkansas laying 5 points here. Miami at home getting 5 points here as a home dog. You got a total of 155 locked up on both sides. Arkansas is at a minus 205 here. Miami at a plus 170. This is a part of the SEC ACC challenge, which we will talk about quite a few games today within that challenge because there are some great games today within this SEC ACC challenge they have going on. But this is part of it. Um, how do I say this, man? So I like the over. I think the over is the play. I gave out Arkansas yesterday afternoon when I did the article. I gave out Arkansas. I'm starting to have second thoughts about Arkansas a little bit. But I knew this was going to happen for me in this game anyway. I knew once it got closer to game time, I was going to question myself. But my first initial thought was Arkansas in this game, and I put it on paper. Um, I do think the over is a good look here at a 155. I can make excuses for both teams here. Normally, this will be a spot that I am all over the Canes. Normally, this is a spot where it's a Cane spot all day. I mean, they just got beat by Charleston Southern for Christ's sake. They just took a fucking upset to Charleston Southern. They have lost their last 4 games. 4 straight games they lost. Now we get Miami at home at a incredible price, bro. Miami getting 5 points at home. Are you fucking kidding me? You know how good that looks, man? And that's one of my main reasons why I'm backing off here because it looks so fucking good. Miami getting 5 points at home. Come on. They just lost to Charleston Southern. This is a huge bounce back spot for them, but this is also a huge step up game for them. So I don't know necessarily if this 5 is justified or not. So I look a little more into it, and the price is incredible, man. Like 5 points at a minus 112 is just value out the ass, in my opinion. It is a lot of value. But what does the value matter if you don't win, right? And I think they're going to struggle here. I think there's something more going on with Miami. Listen, we know Nigel Pack is out, right? So we already know that. That's already factored into this line. Nigel Pack being out is already factored into this line. So that's not it. But there is something going on with Miami that their defense is not right. They're just not playing right. And I'm telling you, I get it, man. Like, this is a good team. They are well coached, but I'm worried for Miami right now. I don't think this is a good game for them. Some people can argue that this is a good game for them. This is where the world has forgotten about Miami. The world has kind of shunned them. Everybody is super high on Arkansas and everything that they're doing over there. You know what I mean? And I get it. I like Arkansas too. I'm high on them as well. This offense is extremely, extremely good, and Miami right now is struggling defensively pretty bad. So I get it. And you also look right at Arkansas. Let's look at their 2 step up games, right? 2 step up games they played so far, both at neutral sites, were against Baylor and against Illinois. And what happened? They got their asses kicked. They did not cover and they did not win either one of those games. They were at neutral sites. This is Arkansas's first true road game this year, and they're heading into Miami. Like, like I said, I can make a case for both sides here, man. Like, there is all the reason in the world to back back Miami here with the points at 5 at home. And there's all the reason in the world to back Arkansas here. Miami is really struggling defensively. Arkansas is a super fast team. They are super talented. They play great ball. It's just a really tough situation. This is a game you sit back and watch and do not put your money on, in my opinion. I'm leaning Arkansas, laying the 5. I'm leaning the over 155. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I will not have a dollar on this game. But that's my leans in this one, man. This is an extremely tough game, but it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a really good game to watch. I really wish Nigel Pack was playing. I would love to see him in this game. All right. And by the way, he's supposed to be out for like 4 weeks, man. So, hang on there, Canes. Hang on. All right. Next game we got Notre Dame taking on Georgia. Georgia. Y'all didn't know I could hit notes like that, did you? Y'all didn't know I could sing? Man, I thought I told y'all. Thought I told y'all I could sing. I guess I didn't. But guess what? I can sing. All right, next game we got. Come on, DraftKings. What I say? Georgia, right? Georgia. Georgia. Come on, bro. Like, where the fuck is it? DraftKings be tripping, bro. I can't find this game, and it's got to be at the top, right? Oh, never mind. I'm tripping, bro. It's right here. All right, so we got Georgia. We got Georgia playing Notre Dame at 7 o'clock. Uh, okay, there we go. We got Notre Dame getting 9 points. We got Georgia laying 9 points. We got a total of 140.5 here. Favor to the under at a minus 112. We got Notre Dame at a plus 340. We got Georgia at a minus 440. Georgia is at home here. This is another tough game. Georgia comes in the better team, obviously 7-1. Notre Dame has took a big step back this year. I'm not liking Notre Dame too much. This is a team that I really wasn't high on coming into the year anyway. Georgia is 7-1. They are playing extremely good basketball right now. They are, it looks like, let's look at head to head matchup real quick. Head to head, Georgia is 2-1 against Notre Dame in their last three. They are 2-1 against the spread against Notre Dame. Georgia is. Notre Dame, you know, this is a pretty big number, but Georgia is the better team, guys. Hands down. You look up player for player, stat for stat. Georgia is the better team, offensively and defensively. Um, this team has been beating teams by margin, man. Like they are not just beating teams; they're beating them bad. Both teams have pretty good shooting percentages here on Kempom. Ranked inside, anywhere between the 110th. 3-point shooting goes to Georgia as well. Georgia is the 42nd best rebounding team in the country as well. They also have yet to be beat at home. I mean, this is a Bulldog spot all day, man. Don't think too much into it. I like Georgia here. I'll lay this line up to a 10. Honestly, I'll lay this 10 up to about 10. And you're bugging, Oliver. You're bugging. I already know what you're saying that about. And you're bugging. You know I could sing, bro. All right. You like Notre Dame? I don't. I don't. I think Georgia wins, man. I mean, I think Georgia covers. All right. Damn, bro. I hope I ain't getting the hiccups, man. That would be horrible on screen. See, it's my voice, man. I start singing like that, shit gets crazy. All right. We got Northwestern taking on Iowa next. All right, we got Northwestern taking on Iowa. All right. Northwestern coming in, getting 5 points. Another 7 o'clock game. Northwestern getting 5 points. Iowa laying 5 points. We got a total of 147. It looks like Northwestern is a pretty big road underdog here for obvious reasons. Psych. I really don't understand this line. I really don't. I am all over fucking Northwestern today. Um, this line makes no sense, man. Now, I don't. I maybe it's because I'm not big on Iowa this year at all. But this is a conference game, by the way. Obviously, as you guys can see, we're in non-conference play, but this is a conference game. So the Big Ten does this where each team, like, how do I say this? The Big Ten does it where each team will play 2 games in conference and then go back to non-conference play. I mean, they've been doing this for a while now. So Northwestern and Iowa will play 2 Big Ten games and then go back to non-conference, guys. So obviously this is one of their conference games right here. Um, Listen, Iowa has played a really, really light schedule, and on top of it, they have not even been that impressive, bro. I do not care if you put up 110 points on who they play. USC Upstate. I do not care, bro. This is a bad team, man. I don't want to say bad, but they are just nothing like they were. Offensively, they're not, man. I'm telling y'all, it is a fucking smokescreen, and the the world's gonna find out I've been right about Iowa this whole time. And I think it starts today. I really do. I think it starts today. I mean, look at their schedule, man. Right? You're ranked 300. You are ranked 344th. 344th in strength of schedule when it comes to D1 hoops, man. So that 6-1 that Iowa is flaunting is deceiving, man. You know, the one step up game they had was against Utah State. They not only lost, but that offense took a huge step back in that game, right? They finally played a team with a little bit of defense, and their offense looked nothing like they do when they play UC Upstate and all the other little cupcakes they played. Like, bro, uh, I'm telling you, their shot quality is awful. First of all, their shot quality is awful. They are a horrible rebounding team. Um, they're actually one of the worst rebounding teams in D1 basketball. Honestly, Iowa is. They can't hit a free throw to save their life. They're also at the bottom 300 when it comes to free throws. Um, like I said, yeah, it's great. You can drop 110 points on Upstate, but what happens when you play a Northwestern team that is extremely defensive? They play really good defense, man. Um, in my opinion, they have the better players, right? They're the all around better team. They have the better coach. I like everything about Northwestern in this game today. I think Iowa's offense and team overall this year is super overrated. And I'm telling you, they get exposed tonight. They already kind of got exposed by Utah State, but I think this is worse. I think this is going to be worse. I like Northwestern tonight on the money line. I will be betting this game personally. Northwestern was this close, man. This fucking close to being my dog of the day today. But I found something that I loved a lot more, which it's already out. It's over on my YouTube channel. But wait until this show's over to go look, because we're going to talk about that game anyway in here. But Northwestern was this close to being my dog of the day. I really like Northwestern, man, plus the points today. I like it a lot, guys. Uh, Like I said, I just think they're the better team, man. And I'm not big on Iowa. This has nothing to do with bias or nothing like that. Listen, if Iowa was a good team, you know I would be backing them because I want to make money, man. Like I look at teams through a betting perspective, man. You know, like and that's a problem. That's why like people can't really talk sports with us sports betters because we look at sports differently. Other people would be like, Iowa is a great team. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Iowa is a great team, but they're not. Because when you factor in the betting aspect of everything, they're not good for betters, man. They're just not. This year, Iowa took a huge step back. And I think even a regular guy who just enjoys sports can tell you that Iowa offensively did take a big step back this year. And it is noticeable. And I think that continues to go down. What right now their shooting numbers look terrific, man. Wait until this team hits conference play. You wait. We are going to be fading Iowa left and right. Left and right. And it's going to pay off. And here we are getting our first dose of it tonight. They play Northwestern in conference play. And I think they get smoked. I think they get smoked. I think this line should be the other way around, honestly. I don't think Northwestern should be a dog here. All right. Let's keep it moving, man. We got Cali taking on Missouri. All right, we got Cali taking on Missouri here. We another 7 o'clock game. California getting I told y'all we got a bunch of good games today, man. This ain't even the half of it. We haven't even really hit really the good slate. So we're still just in the 7 o'clock games. So we got matter of fact, before we start, man, if you guys can go hit that retweet button, bro. We only got 47 people in here. I'm in here singing for y'all and shit. Like, bro, what the fuck? This ain't TikTok. Bro, go hit the retweet, man. How we only got 47 people in here, bro? I know I ain't scare y'all off. If anything, I should have brought more people in with that singing, bro. They say I'm a mix of Jesus and Fergie. That's what they say. That's what I heard. I'm a mix of my voice sounds like a mix of Jesus and Fergie. All right, so I'll give y'all a couple minutes to hit the retweet and hit the like button on YouTube, share the link, do whatever y'all want to do, man. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. All right, Cali and Missouri, man. We got California getting 9 points, Missouri laying 9 points, total at 148 and a half. This is going to be a Missouri spot for me. They are just a better team. I like Cal, man. I think Cal is a pretty good team. I think they're a good covering team as well. Both teams come into this game with a yeah, 6-6, 6-1. I was about to say 6-6, 6-1 record for both of them. They're both running on a winning streak right now, guys. Missouri is at home though, and I think that plays a pretty big advantage here. I mean, this team is shooting lights out right now. Like if you guys didn't know, Missouri is shooting over 50% from the field, and this has been consistent through the entire year. Like, them numbers are not sustainable at all. So we know Missouri is going to start to basically start to fall off a little bit, right? Like the regression is coming. There is no way you can hold an above 50% shooting from the field all season long. Just no way. Cal's also been shooting the ball super well. I think that the big difference for me here is is probably the defense for me. I would say, if you look at strength of schedule, I would lean Cali a little here. But Missouri is doing what they're supposed to do, and when I tell you, like the strength of schedule is only by a little, and you look at the difference in the winning games, Missouri, man, Missouri hasn't just been winning games, guys. Missouri has been absolutely been beating the dog shit out of teams, bro. Like it has been ugly. Every time I turn around, Missouri is winning by 40 something points. Now, they're not beating great teams, but they're doing what they're supposed to do. So I think this is a good spot to take the Tigers here. There are a couple trends backing us. Uh, it looks like Cali has lost its last three night games against the Southeastern Conference. California has lost the first half in their last five road games. They haven't covered. Uh, it looks like they haven't covered against the Southeastern on the road in their last four. Missouri has won 14 of their last 15 games against non-conference opponents at Missouri Arena. So we got some trends, not the best trends, but some trends backing us with Missouri here. Not my favorite play, but I do like Missouri here. Uh, I do think this game could possibly go over. I'm trying to find their defensive numbers now, but they're only giving me offensive numbers. I only see offensive numbers, and Missouri really is shooting well. Holy shit. Missouri shooting 52.9 from the field, 71.6 from free throws, 35.2% from 3 point. So they are shooting the ball extremely well. They're averaging 90 points per game, Missouri is. 90 points per game. But then again, like I said, guys, they're playing teams like Pine Bluff, Pacific, shit like that. So you got to take that into factor. And this is a big number, and Cal is no pushover, so we do got to take that into consideration. Definitely a game I'm not betting, but we're going to lay the points with Missouri here, man. I don't see why not. Appreciate that, Oliver. I appreciate that, man. That's ridiculous, bro. That's actually mean, bro. That's actually pretty hurtful, to be honest with you. I remember that. I remember that. All right, next game we got. We got South Carolina taking on Boston College. All right, so we got South Carolina laying 4.5 points. We got Boston College getting 4.5 points in this game. Super low total, man. Super low total. We got a total of 136 in this matchup. Um, I mean, I I think it's fair to say South Carolina is probably the better team here. I like the roster. I do like South Carolina's roster. Do I trust them? Not necessarily. I think they've played a pretty tough schedule. Their record doesn't look great at 4-3. I know it certainly looks better to have a 6-2 record like Boston College, but I still kind of feel like that South Carolina might be the better team here. I just don't trust them, man. Their defense ain't really what I thought it was going to be. And that's going to be a problem playing a Boston College team, man. Um, and they're at home. That's another big thing. Boston College is a hard team to play at home, and I'm honestly surprised to see them as a dog like this here. I would expect this to be a bit of a closer spread. I mean, the line opened up at 3. It's now moved to a 4.5 in favor of South Carolina. I mean, guys, if this number goes any farther, we're going to be forced to back Boston College here. Boston College should have no problem scoring on South Carolina. I don't really understand the line. I don't really understand the total neither. It's a bit confusing, man. Um, you got South Carolina averaging 73 points per game. Their defense is giving up 70 points per game. You got Boston College. They're averaging 72. Their defense is giving up 68. So maybe that's where it is. I mean, Boston College definitely their defense is definitely better. They're ranked 115th in the nation when it comes to defense. Their offense is the issue. Boston College is 246 in the nation when it comes to their offense. Um, so South Carolina has the slight advantage on offense, but Boston College has a huge advantage on defense. You're at home as an underdog. I like taking good defensive teams with points. Normally, we look for this kind of mix on the road when we're trying to back a road dog, but it definitely does not hurt when you're at home either. So I will happily take Boston College here, guys. I think they get it done. Um, this under, I can definitely see where the under's coming from. Now that I'm digging deeper into these teams' performances, I mean, you look at last game, Carolina, man. I mean, their defense was not terrible in that last one. They only gave up 60 points. They put up 70. Uh, that was against Virginia Tech, man. You know, South Carolina, they put up 66 points, gave up 75 to Xavier. Um, last game was against Virginia Tech. Their defense gave up 60 points, where their offense scored 70. So I can definitely see where this low total is coming from now. Now that I'm digging into their recent performances. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Damn, Boston College did give up a lot. Gave up 88 points against Dartmouth. That is crazy. So they lost outright. Horrible loss. Wow. So I that makes me like Boston College even more here. Man, I like Boston College here. This is a huge get right spot for Boston College. They just lost to Dartmouth. They gave up 88 points to Dartmouth and lost. They lost by 5. They scored 83. They gave up 88. Now they're back at home here. I think this is why we're seeing a price like this. I like it, man. I like Boston College a lot here. This was a play that I was just going to kind of pass up on, but Boston College might be honestly going into a teaser tonight, where at least getting looked at a little further. All right. All right, let's keep it moving, man. All right, next game we got High Point playing UNC Greensboro. Not the sexiest game on the board, but we do have a beautiful card today, man. Let me see if I can find this game. It's got to be like an 8 o'clock game. It should be right here somewhere. Every time I move, I mean, you guys already know because you hear me bitch about it all the time. Every time I move, I go to a different thing. DraftKings bounces me way back up to the top. So I have to go and find all the games all over again. I had to find my spot all over again because anytime I go back over, if I go to Kempom and try to come back to DraftKings, I have to redo my list. I have to look and find where the games are again. And when you have a big card like this, it's hard to remember, and they switch. That's another thing. DraftKings games switch. They won't stay in the same order. Like you would have like Kentucky and Clemson, South Carolina, Boston College, California, Missouri. You'll refresh the page or you'll go to a new page and come back, and the whole damn thing is different. The time frames are the same, but the whole damn thing is different. Like that's the one thing I be tripping about with DraftKings, man. Especially on desktop. Desktop, it does it all the time to me. Every show it does it to me. All right, so what game are we on? High Point and UNC Greensboro. I don't fucking know where this is. It's got to be 7 o'clock. I'm about to just go off of the screen. Okay, so there's UNC Asheville playing George Mason. Dartmouth, New Hampshire. There it is. High Point and UNC Greensboro. I don't even know why I wrote this game down. All right, we're laying 2 points with High Point. We're getting 2 points with UNC Greensboro. Son of a bitch. The takeoff just cashed that fucking. How did I miss that, bro? Yo, Oliver, I know you're in here still. Did takeoff just cash a max play, bro? I just got the notification. I just seen VIP members saying cash it. It has to be takeoff. He's the only one that will have anything going right now for soccer. Bro, there's no way I fucking missed it, man. I would be so fucking pissed. Let me know if that's verified, Oliver. I think I missed it, man. I think I missed fucking Pedro's max play. I just seen a bunch of notifications come up that they hit. All right. I'm on High Point on this one. I am. I'm on High Point on this one. I love their offense. The problem is High Point is very public. And I know it sounds crazy, but they are. High Point is a very public team. Um I always see on fucking Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok. High Point is always a play that cappers are giving out. Like, I don't know why. I think it's because of their electric offense, right? Because High Point did start the year off on fire. They started with a really, really solid offense. And they still are a very solid team. But I mean, it's High Point. But they are a very public team, and that's what scares me. UNC's Greenboro is 3-4 on the year. High Point is 8-1 on the season. Um, so you guys ready for this? And this makes my case so much better. High Point opened up as the road dog. They opened up as a 1 point underdog. They are now a 2 point road favorite. And that is my point right there. That is my high point. Y'all see what I did right there? That is my high point right there. That's my point about this whole team, about how they are just super, super public, man. Uh, I think they beat UNC Greensboro, but does this line make sense? Fuck no. You opened them up. The books opened them up as a dog. Lines completely flipped. And it still moving in favor of High Point. By tip off, High Point is going to be a 3 point favorite. By tip off, High Point will be a 3 point favorite. Uh, I'm looking at UNC Greenboro's offense, and it's just I don't I don't know if they have the horses to keep up. They do have the better defense. I give them that. They have the better defense. I mean, High Point. I'm sorry. High Point has the better defense. I give them that. High Point has the much better defense. And that's my thing. I don't know where UNC Greenboro's points are going to come from. I don't know if they're going to be able to keep up with High Point just because of their defense. They're electric offensively. They could shoot the ball. They could shoot the three really well, but their defense is super solid. Um, let's see what UNC Greensboro is on Kempom real quick. Wow, UNC Greensboro is actually really, really solid, man. Their defense is ranked 42nd in the nation. Wow. Then you got, on top of it, you got High Points defense, which is ranked 51st in the league. Wow, man, I did not see that coming. Where's this total at? At a 139. And the line flipped. I like Greensboro here. I like Greensboro here. I like the points. I like the line flip. We're getting the home dog here. I mean, two really, really solid defensive teams, man. I do give High Point the advantage. They are the better team. They've won 3 straight games. This is where they get upset. This is where they get upset. I'm taking it, bro. Give me Greensboro. I like Greensboro here. I'm going to take the plus 102 on the money line. I think Greensboro wins this game outright, man. I think this is where High Points and winning streak comes to an end. I mean, the books opened them up as a dog for a reason, man. They're finally matching up with a good defense, High Point. They're finally matching up with another good defense. And we have yet to really see High Point face a really, really solid defense. I knew UNC Greensboro had a decent defense, but I did not know they were that good. Their defense is solid. All right. That's what we're rocking with. UNC Greensboro in this one, guys. Let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving. We got Syracuse. We got the Orange. The Orange is taking on Tennessee today. Um, I mean this should be a good game, man. You know, if both teams come in and play to their capabilities, and both come in and play like they want it, this should be a really, really solid game to watch. I'm probably gonna tune into this one, honestly. So it's at 7:30. This is a huge spread though. So you're getting 18 and a half points, guys, with Syracuse, which is a lot, man. Tennessee is laying 18 and a half. You got a total of a 143 and a half, slightly favored to the over here. Money lines are out the window on this one. Tennessee is yet to be beaten. The line opened up at 19. The total opened up at 146. Total went down drastically. Syracuse is 4-2 on the year. So we gotta remember that Syracuse ain't like they're losing games. I mean, they lost a couple, but reasonable, reasonable. We seen them. I mean, come on, we seen them. They played extremely well against Texas, man. They played extremely well against Texas Tech as well. They were competitive in both them games. The offense is good. I give it to them. The offense is good. They're averaging damn near 80 something points a game. I mean, Tennessee is going to win this game, y'all. But are they going to win by 19 points? I just can't see it. Syracuse has too good of an offense to to make a spread that big. No way, bro. I love Syracuse here. I absolutely love Syracuse here. I think the books are out of their goddamn minds on this one. I mean, I just don't see it. I just do not see it. This spread is way out of proportion. Let me dig in a little more real quick and we'll see, but it's going to be very hard to get me off of Syracuse here. Um Syracuse overall this season, man, averaging 81 points. Their defense is the issue. Their defense is giving up 78 points per game. That is a problem. Tennessee, man. God damn. Tennessee's defense is so fucking good, man. I just don't know. Tennessee has Miami on deck. Tennessee plays Miami next. Tennessee's got to be a top. Let me see here. See Ken Palm real quick. Yeah, they are. They're actually not top five. They're fucking second. Tennessee is the second ranked second in the nation in defense. I thought they were top five. Well, they are top five, but I thought they were around like the 5, 6 mark, somewhere around there. But nope, they're ranked second in the nation right now. Tennessee 71st on offense. Uh, this Tennessee team is fucking Vols, man. I'm sticking to my initial thought on this one. I think Syracuse's offense is good enough that they can cover this spread. This is a massive, massive spread for a game like this. I mean, if Tennessee beats Syracuse by 20 points, I have to say that is a huge, huge fucking statement. I mean, it ain't like Tennessee had. I mean, their last game was against UT Martin, man. Their last game was against UT Martin. They scored 78 points. I mean, their defense only gave up 53, but still, you almost didn't cover that game against UT Martin. And I'm sure you were laying more than a brick that you're laying here, and you almost didn't cover against UT. Nah, nope. Syracuse all day, man. This is way too many points, bro. Way too many points. I absolutely love Syracuse today. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I love Syracuse today. I mean, this is just way too many points. All right. I got Sam Houston taking on Indiana. Sam Houston, man. Sam Houston. Getting 13.5 in this game. Where you got Indiana laying 13.5, and we got a pretty big total at a 154. Slightly favored to the over here. Indiana comes in, they're 5-2. Couple tough ones there. Sam Houston 4-4 on the year. I mean, bro, you gotta lay with the Hoosiers here. I mean, this team is good. I like them a lot. They had a couple tough losses, like I said. They had a couple rough ones. Last week, Providence. That was a tough one, man. They are pretty good, man. They're shooting pretty well right now. They're definitely the better team, hands down, without a doubt, over Sam Houston. Sam Houston, they're not shooting terrible. They're actually not a terrible offensive team. I mean, this team offensively is pretty good, man. They all their wins have been over 80 plus points. Like, they're putting up decent numbers, but at the same time, we have also seen them not even hit 70 this year in some games, and obviously those games are their losses. So you got to be very careful with Sam Houston. They're way too inconsistent. You never know what team is going to show up. The offense is just so wishy-washy. I like Indiana's defense, to be honest with you. It is sneaky good, man. Like, they are sticky. They force turnovers, which is excellent. Um, they're well coached. I mean, there's not too much you can say bad about the Hoosiers, man. I like this team a lot. I think they got a lot going for them this year. Uh, yeah, we're gonna back off. We're already backing one Bearcat today. We're not gonna go ahead and try to back another. So give me the Hoosiers here, man. Uh, Give me the Hoosiers here. I think they beat up on Sam Houston today, guys. Not my favorite play on the board. I definitely won't be getting to the window, but I'll lay the points with the with Indiana in this one, guys. All right. Oh, we got my boys, man. We got my boys. No pun intended, but we got my dogs. All right. We got my dog of the day. That's right. You heard me. My dog of the day. My Salukis are barking. Man, I love the fucking Salukis today, man. I'm super excited about this bet. So I know you guys are like, bro, what the fuck? We got we got so many good games, and you're excited about Bradley and Southern Illinois. Like, I know, but man, listen, it's because of the value, man. I get excited about value, and I like underdogs. Y'all know that. Southern Illinois is my boys, man. They're my dogs, bro, for real. Like, this is such a underrated team, and they fight so fucking hard. Like, this team plays with so much heart, and that's why I like them, man. That's why I like college sports the most. There's so much more. I don't want to say more heart that goes into college sports than professional, but it's more of like I don't know how to say it, man. I don't know how to word it, but I do think I do think that this is going to be I don't know. I spelled it wrong, bro. Whatever. I forgot the E, but I do think that Southern Illinois is going to win this game. Um I like them a lot here, man. This is just such a good spot. So Southern Illinois is getting 3.5 points. Bradley's laying 3.5. We got a total of 145. Catch Southern Illinois at a plus 154. Bradley at a minus 185. I think the wrong team's favored here. I think Southern Illinois wins this game, man. I like the points a lot. I'll take the 3.5. I'm personally taking the money line. This looks like a huge mismatch, and I get it. You're looking at records. You know, okay, good, but I mean, we gotta obviously look at records, but you don't judge a fucking team by their record. I don't care. That's like judge. What do they tell you? You don't judge a book by your cover, bro, and you don't. And that's what people do. They judge a book by their record, or they judge a team by their record. And yeah, Bradley is 7-1, and the Salukis are 3-5. I get it, but bro, dig in, man. Cap the game. If you look who the Salukis have played this year, y'all. This team has been through it, bro. And for them to have a 3-5 record, man, hats off to you, bro. I mean, they went into Gainesville and played the Gators extremely tough, right? They went into Gainesville, played the Gators extremely tough. We've seen these boys go to Oklahoma State and play them tough, not including all the other mid majors that they played on a neutral site. Like, bro, they have played the 53rd, they are ranked 53rd in toughest schedule in the nation, the Salukis. And if y'all don't think that don't have effect on college teams, you're crazy. That is a huge, this time of year, that is huge, man. Uh, Look, I like this team a lot, man. We're getting them at an extremely good price. Um, this team, Bradley, I give it to Bradley, bro. This is a really good shooting team. They are. Bradley can shoot lights out. My thing with Bradley is they have their shot quality is extremely low. They like when you play a team like Southern Illinois, who is not going to back off, they are not going to back off. They are not going to give you any shot easy. And if you have watched the Salukis this year, you know, man, this team does not give you anything easy. And with Bradley already taking bad quality shots, when they are being pressured like that, their shots become even harder now, right? So them ugly shots are going to miss. The Salukis are a good rebounding team. They're going to grab a lot of rebounds today, I think. I think they're going to get a lot of second chance points. I I think this is a very very good spot for the Salukis, man. I like them a lot. This is a VIP play, so I'm giving it to you guys for free, obviously. But this is a VIP play for y'all today. I like the Salukis here, man. My dog of the day. Um, I just like them a lot, man. There's a couple teams I like a lot today. Salukis are one of them. This is a team where I can guarantee you the world is going to be on Bradley today. Everybody and their mom is going to be back in Bradley today, because they see a good shooting team. What do they see? They see a 7-1 team going up against a 3-5, and we're only laying 3.5 points. Let me get that. Or that minus 185 on the money line. Let me get that. No, sir. Salukis win this game outright, man. They're at home here. Let's go. We've seen this team fight so many better teams, bro. Just look at them two teams alone. All right. Going to Florida, playing a team like the Gators, right? And going to Oklahoma State and playing a team like Oklahoma State. That is two completely different teams that play two completely different styles of basketball, and you competed against both of them. Now, yes, the final scores might have been blown out of proportion, but the Salukis competed, and that's what you look for. And I like them, man. So let's get it. Let's hope I'm right, because that was a pretty intense breakdown. So, and it's a VIP play, so we already got money on them. So hopefully they come through for us, man. All right, let's keep it pushing, man. We got BYU. We got BYU taking on Providence. You guys know I'm a big BYU guy, man. I fuck with them Mormons heavy. Um, I So what are we getting here? BYU's laying at 6 points, right? Yeah, 6 points here. Providence is getting 6 points. We got a total of 142 and a half. Locked up on both sides at a minus 110. Uh, Very tough game, man. Very, very tough game. I do think BYU is the better team here. Providence has took a step back, in my opinion. I think they're having a very low-key year. This is a team that's really flying under the radar. But I have been paying attention to Providence. I haven't been betting them. I have not really been watching them. Where BYU, I have been. I have been watching BYU. I have been paying attention to BYU. I do think this is a game they could win. Offensively, BYU is the better team. The way I look at it, if BYU can come in here and put up, you know, what they normally do, which is anywhere between 70 to 80 points, I think they're going to be just fine, honestly. And I can't see them not coming in here and scoring that number. Providence, man, we seen them be nobody. I mean, I'm looking at their schedule right now, and BYU is hands down one of the toughest teams they're going to play. The one team that they had to play that was tough was actually in their last few games. It was Oklahoma, Davidson, and Indiana, and they lost all of them games. Um, you know, I just don't see it. This Providence team has took a step way back. Um, they only have one guy on their team, man, that can really score, a majority of points on every night. There's no one else. Where BYU, you could literally look at three or four guys on this BYU team that can give you double digits every night. And it's just too much. It's just too much, man. Um, Let me see here. Providence, like I said, they're on a 3-game losing streak. Um, Yeah, man, they've given up 69 or more points in all of them games. In all three of them step up games, they've gave up 69 or more points. Um BYU is going to be good enough here, man. They're just too strong of an offense. That's all there is to it. Uh, let's go see what BYU's team total is. I know they're not going to give us. I know they're not going to give us a good number, but if they do, if they give us around like a 75, we're taking it. We're going to take it. BYU at 74.5. We'll take it. It's at a minus 105. I like it. It is favored to the under at a minus 125. And I get it, kind of. I don't think BYU is going to necessarily come out here and beat the brakes off of Providence. I just don't see that neither. I mean, these are two teams we're not going to be betting a lot. But it's well probably never. I'm not betting Providence at all this year. I can tell you that right now. BYU, we got to really pick our spots with BYU. But this is a spot where I see BYU coming here and putting up points. So I do like the 74.5 over the minus 105. I'm a little nervous on the spread. Where did I say it was? At a 6, right? Yeah, it opened up at a 4, so it's gotten away from us. And honestly, I'm not even going to lie to you. The 4, I was even a little shaky on, man, for real. BYU wins this game, so the minus 258 is probably a really solid parlay piece. But we're not laying 6 points with BYU on the road right now. We're not doing it. I do think they put up 75 points though, so I do like the 74 and over. All right, let's keep it moving. We got Michigan taking on Wisconsin. We got Michigan taking on Wisconsin. So you got Michigan coming in. They are. Oh, I gotta find it again. All right, we got this is a 9 o'clock game. You got Michigan getting 3.5 points. You got Wisconsin laying 3.5. You got a total of 150.5 locked up on both sides at minus 110. Michigan is at plus 150. Wisconsin's at a minus 180. So we got a 150.5 in this game. First thing when I looked at this game, I kind of thought over, to be honest with you, but I'm a little shaky. It opened up at a 149.5. 149.5. So we didn't see much movement on the over. It is obviously moving up. The line opened up, the spread opened up at a 3. So we don't see much movement there, too, which is surprising because I would have thought, this line would be moving. This is a pretty decent game here. I'm not going to lie, man. Michigan with the points looks good. It does. It looks good. This Wisconsin team, they're just outside the top 100 when it comes to their shooting percentage and all that. Uh, where Michigan, um, this team is a lot better than I thought, man. This team is a lot better than I thought they're going to be coming into this year. Their offense has proven me wrong on multiple occasions this year, where I thought Michigan was going to go in and get locked down, and they did the complete opposite. They go in and shoot lights out. So like I said, man, I admit when I'm wrong, and I was wrong about this Michigan team so far this year. I have been wrong about Michigan all year so far. I didn't think this team was going to be as good as they were. I thought they were going to take a huge step back offensively. But here they are, top 40 in the nation in field goal and 3-point percentage. Top 40 in the nation, man. Who would have guessed it? You would expect Iowa to be that, right? Nope, not Iowa. Iowa took the step back, not Michigan. But Wisconsin, they are just not the better team here. Stat for stat, player for player, I like Michigan here. And we're getting points with them. Wisconsin is coming in as a 3-point home favorite, and I guess you could make a case, man. You can make a case that Wisconsin is probably the better team, the better offense, but I just don't think so. I mean, I'll tell you right now, I think defensively, Wisconsin has some big issues. I mean, we've seen it already. right? So I am automatically, no questions asked. I'm giving Michigan the upper hand when it comes to defense. The offense, we could probably argue back and forth about. But I mean, I think getting points in a game like this, I gotta take it. I mean, Michigan is 6-1 this year. They just beat Xavier 78-53. I mean, what? But we all know Xavier took a big step back this year. So that name might be impressive, but that win is really not that impressive. Xavier is just not like that. The Wolverines, they are, let me see. They're 5-2 against the spread as well. So um let me see here. How many road games did they play? I know they played at a neutral site, but did they play a road game? Nope. Damn. So this is going to be the Wolverines' first road game. So this is going to be the Wolverines' first true road game heading into Wisconsin. That's a tough one. Um, that is a tough one. You know, Michigan playing the Big Ten, man. Ooh. Uh, Donaldson has stepped up for Michigan, though. I'm not gonna lie, man. What is it? Trey Donaldson? He's good. I like him for Michigan. I do. I like him a lot. Um, Michigan is averaging 80 points, 90th in the nation defensively, 17th best in the nation, man. Yeah, we're back in the Michigan is hitting all the keys for me, man. They got a player who can go and get it. They got a really good defense that's on the road here, getting points. I like Michigan here, man. I'm not going to try to think too much more into it. Yeah, this is Michigan's first road game, Oliver. I thought they played another one, but you're not, but you're right. It is their first road game. Yeah, I think Michigan had honestly, guys, I think Michigan has a chance to win this game outright. I shit you not. I think they have a chance to win this game outright. So I'll take Michigan in the points, man. If you guys wait a little bit, the game don't start until 9 o'clock. If you guys wait, you could probably get this up to about a 4, maybe a 4.5. For real. So I would wait a little bit to pull the trigger on Michigan. I think you can get a few more points added on to this, man, and get better value. But I think Michigan has a good chance to win this game outright, to be honest with y'all. All right. And like I said, I've been wrong about Michigan all year, y'all. So, don't I've been wrong about Michigan all year, but I've also been fading Michigan all year because I really, really was not, really liking Michigan at all this year. But they have proven me wrong over and over again, and this just looks like a really good spot for them, even though it is their first road game, which does worry me a little bit. But all right, next game I got on the list is here we go. Ole Miss taking on Louisville. Man, bro, I love this Louisville team, bro. I'm sorry. I love this fucking Louisville team. This game is going to be so fucking good, man. This is going to be a great, great basketball game tonight. And to be real, we know a lot about these teams already. Ole Miss is having a terrific year. Like, don't get it fucked up. Ole Miss is having a great year. They're a great team. This is at the Yum Yum Center. This is at the KFC Yum Center. So that's always fun. When we get to go to Louisville. So you do got it. Tough game, man. Tough game, man. I think a lot of people are going to be thinking that this is an over spot. I don't. I don't think this is an over spot. I mean, when you look at this game, yeah, you think points. You think a fast-paced game. Louisville averaging almost 80 points a game. You got Ole Miss averaging 80 points a game. I think we see defense, y'all. I think we see defense in this game. I I I am almost tempted to rock with Oliver here and go Big Rebels. I am tempted. I'm not going to lie. But I truly do believe Louisville is the better team, Oliver. I truly believe that. I mean, when is the last time we have ever even seen a fucking Louisville versus Ole Miss game? Bro, I don't think I've ever seen Louisville and Ole Miss play before. Ever. Like, I can't tell you the last time I've seen these two teams play. I just don't think they do. They don't ever get matched up ever. Um, and what a year for them both to finally meet, right? What a fucking year, man. Because Louisville is on the up and up, bro. This team is looking fucking grade A. And then you got Ole Miss, who is just rising above all expectations, man. Ole Miss looks terrific. I love this team. You know, so Louisville as a home favorite is right. I I don't think Ole Miss is getting disrespected here. I think Louisville, honestly, I think Louisville should be the home favorite here. I truly do. I do think that, both teams are kind of coming into this game struggling right now to shoot. They both have been having trouble. We know both teams are not 3-point shooting teams. They go and get it. Defensively, we have seen nothing but good. Maybe that's just my eyes, right? Um, let's see here. So defensively, we got where you at? Where you at? Mm-mm-mm-mm. So defensively, you got Ole Miss. They are Ole Miss. They are 62 in the nation when it comes to offense. Defensively, they are averaging, or they are allowing, I'm sorry, 68.6 points per game, 129th in the nation. I thought they were better than that. Then you got Louisville, who's got to be better than that, bro. I swear to God, there's no way they're not. Louisville, let me see here. They are allowing 64.4. Yeah, they're 47th in the nation defensively. Their offense 79.4, 113th in the nation offensively. Um so I think they show up. I like Ole Miss's defense, bro. I know what Kim Palm is saying, and I get it, but I like Ole Miss's defense. I think Ole Miss is going to have to show up with defense because if not, Louisville has a good chance to take advantage of that, and Louisville could possibly, really start to pour it on them. Like I said, heading into this game, both teams are not shooting the ball well. Both defenses have been stepping up pretty big. We already know from the gate that both these teams are not 3-point shooting teams at all. They both cannot shoot the three. They are ranked very low when it comes to 3-point shooting. So right there, that affects the total. Um, I'm sticking with Ole Miss in this one. I like the points. I'm gonna be with Oliver here. I like the points with Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss has a chance to win this game outright. Uh, but I do I do like the under a lot more. I think the under is the way you go in this game. They opened the under at a 148, right? A 148. This bitch is now up to a 152. A 152, man. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous, man. I love the under here. Let that bitch keep going. People are going to keep hitting this over. We get this thing up to like a 153, 154. Man, we are in good good shape with the under. So I'm going to keep an eye on this. I want to keep an eye on this, and if we do get this up to a 154, this will be a VIP play 100%. So just keep that in the back of your head when it comes around 9 o'clock. If you guys are looking for a play, you go look at this total and you see it at like a 154, 153 and a half. You guys know, all right, well, Plug gave this out as a VIP. Let me take it. So I definitely do like it, man. Louisville, Ole Miss, under 152. We'll look at the 154. I think by tip off, honestly. You're saying who? You're saying Pryor is playing? He got hurt? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea, bro. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Um, I don't see nothing about him, Oliver. I see. Yeah, I don't see nothing about him on the injury list or nothing, man. I would probably have to Google it, Oliver. I would probably have to Google it, bro. All right, let's keep it moving, man. We got Wake Forest taking on Texas A&M. All right, so we got Wake Forest taking on Texas A&M. 9 o'clock game. Wake Forest is getting 8 points. Texas A&M is laying 8 points. We got a total of 142 and a half, slightly favored to the over. Uh, this is a tough game too, man. I mean, you got you got Texas A&M. They're coming in as a pretty big favorite here, and it's for obvious reason. I mean, Texas A&M is the better team, without a doubt. Offensively, Texas A&M is the better team. Where Wake Forest is probably the better defensive team. So for us to figure this one out, it's what team is going to trump what. Do we think that Texas A&M, we think the Aggies offense can trump Wake Forest's defense, because defensively, I think Wake Forest is the better team. Both teams are really struggling with shooting. Both teams cannot shoot the ball well at all, in my opinion. I think they both take ugly, ugly shots. The reason why we are not betting Texas A&M this year, I have not bet Texas A&M hardly at all this year. Um, let me see here. Actually, both these teams are at the bottom 100 in the nation when it comes to field goal percentage. So just think about that. You know what I mean? And that's why everyone's been so high on Texas A&M. I just have not been, man. If anything, I will back Texas A&M on the road, right, as an underdog, which we will never get because they are a good defensive team. Other than that, Texas A&M is a team that you should not be betting, in my opinion. Their shot quality is terrible. I just told you field goal percentage. Uh, they are they are what? Let me see here. I just told you what they were, right? Was it, yeah, bottom 100 in the nation, right there. They are the bottom 100 in the nation. Um, Let me see. Oh my God, 3 point, yo, their 3 points are worse. Their 3 points, they're bottom 60. But both defenses top 100. Both defenses are terrific, man. Just like I said. uh about this Texas A&M team. I mean, numbers don't lie, man. They're right there. And people can be on this Texas A&M team all they want. I'm not going to, bro. I'm just not. I know they're 6-2. Let me see if I can find what they are against the spread. And I was super surprised. I was super surprised they beat Rutgers. I'll take my hat off to them on that one. They proved me wrong on that game. I thought Rutgers was going to beat them up, and they didn't. Rutgers actually struggled. I mean, don't get me wrong, Rutgers still put up 77 points on them, but I thought Rutgers was going to win that game, man. So Texas A&M did prove me wrong there, but again, this is still I'll fight it to the end. Texas A&M is not a good shooting team, people. So we can't really get too crazy with this team. I mean, I okay, so they're 3-3-1 against the spread. So not as bad as I thought it was going to be. 3-3-1 against the spread. They have yet to lose a game at home. Uh, I like Wake Forest here. I like Wake Forest here, man. Give me Wake Forest, and I'll take the boatload of points here. We're getting 8 points here. I'll take it. Wake Forest has a good defense. I think Wake Forest's defense can match Texas A&M's defense, and I don't trust Texas A&M shooting. I don't trust Wake Forest neither, but we're getting 8 points in our back pocket. So I will be backing I will be backing Wake Forest here. And I think this could be another under spot, to be real with y'all. I think this could be another under spot. The total opened up at a 139.5. It's now sitting at a 142.5. Bro, these totals be moving crazy, and you get a lot of value on college basketball totals. Get a lot of value on college basketball totals, man. I don't know what you're talking about, Oliver. Only reason they beat them was because Taylor got hot on both Rutgers big men fouled off. Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, the only guy with Rutgers is Bailey, man. Like, other than that, I don't know. Bailey's the way to go with Rutgers, bro. That dude, I love Rutgers, man. I love that team, bro. They are stacked. But boys is different, man. Boys is different. I hate that I can't bet that team, bro. I hate I can't bet Rutgers, man. It pisses me off so bad because we would have made a ton of money with them this year. All right, let's keep it moving. We got Georgia Tech taking on. I tell y'all, bro. I told y'all to come prepared today. I told y'all I was not playing no games today. We got a great college basketball card, and I plan on talking about these games with y'all. So I hope y'all got a pen. I hope y'all got a book. I hope y'all been listening, because I ain't up here doing this shit for nothing, y'all. Hopefully, we're going to make some money today, right? Hopefully, we're going to make some money today together. I gave y'all VIP play. Probably going to drop a couple more in the NBA because we still got to do the NBA. So I know you've been giving them out, Oliver, but I can't bet them. But yeah, they are definitely a moneymaker, bro. They really are. Rutgers is just straight money. So everyone else that's not in New Jersey, just keep that in mind. I've been saying it all year. If you guys been listening, I've been saying it all year. So Rutgers is absolutely stacked. All right. Let's keep it moving, man. We're almost to the NBA. So we got it. One, two, three. I got three more games I want to talk about. Three more games I want to talk about. We got Georgia Tech taking on Oklahoma. This is not one of my favorite games. We can honestly skip this game. I'll tell you guys right now, I'm kind of leaning Georgia Tech here. You're getting 12 points here with Georgia Tech on the road. I know this is not an easy bet. A lot of people are going to be wanting to back Oklahoma here. I mean, they haven't played well against good competition. I'll say that. I mean, they had that loss against North Florida, which was just, I kind of seen it coming. But North Florida is a team that I'm trying to stay away from this year, honestly. The Sooners are undefeated, right? And I kind of feel like it's coming. I thought it was going to come in their last couple, but I think that loss for Oklahoma is coming, and it wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't Georgia Tech. So just be careful with this game. Georgia Tech, they have issues, man. And Georgia Tech is a team that I'm not going to be betting at all this year. So just be careful, because there is a way I could see Oklahoma coming out with a 12-point win, but at the same time, Oklahoma's kind of, yeah, they're shaky, if you ask me, man. They're shaky. So be careful with this game. Uh, all right, we got FSU. We got Florida State, a team that I know extremely well, taking on LSU. So we got FSU taking on LSU. We got Florida State plus 4.5. We got LSU laying 4.5. We got a total of 151.5, slightly favored to the over. You can catch Florida State, y'all, at a plus 170 right now. Right now, plus 170. LSU minus 205. I mean, what? I like Florida State here, bro. This is simple. I mean, this is another game, a part of that whole SEC, ACC challenge, right? We have not seen LSU too well so far this year. I'll say that. So far this season, I've been right on one game about LSU and wrong about the rest. But FSU, on the other hand, we have been right about every single spot that we have bet FSU this year so far. This year so far, we are 4-0 with FSU. So we are 1-3 with LSU, but we're 4-0 with FSU. All right. So I kind of pick FSU spots really well, but I pick LSU spots really terrible. So that kind of sucks coming into this game, but I really do like Florida State, man. You know, I think I knew FSU was going to be good coming into this season. I knew they were going to start to kick up, and when I really knew that I was onto something with this team is when they played Florida. Yes, they did get their asses beat. The score looked bad. But when I seen them drop 74 points on Florida, I knew that this team was going to be something this year. And I just stuck to my guns. I mean, this I knew coming into this year this team was going to be good. But when I seen them in that game and I watched them play the way they did, I knew this team had something serious going. And I still think they do. I think this team is very fast. I think their offense is really good. Well, not really good, but I think it's good enough. The thing I love most, the thing I love most about this Florida State team, and if you guys been in Plug Talk enough, you guys heard me say this all the time, especially about Florida State, is about their defense, man. The Leonard Hamilton effect, bro. That's what I call it. It is a Leonard Hamilton effect, and this defense is for real. They play the best kind of defense that you can play in college basketball. Physical, sticky defense that forces turnovers. I cannot stress to y'all enough how important, man, a team that is good at forcing turnovers, how important that is in college basketball, man. Like, you got a team that can force turnovers and have a fast offense the way FSU does. Well, them fucking fast break points turn into gold. And that is exactly what FSU has. And first thing I look at, man, first thing I look at with FSU, when for the opposing team, is I go and look at how often does their competition turn over the ball. And when you look up if you look up LSU, 261st. They're ranked 261 in the nation in turnover percentage, meaning they turn over the ball a lot. Now you're playing FSU, who is, guess what? Second in the country for forced turnovers. This team is extremely, extremely aggressive when they play defense, man. And that's because of their coach. Leonard Hamilton is a guy who teaches his team to you force fucking turnovers before anything. It is the Leonard Hamilton effect, and it works so well in college basketball, and that's why he's so successful. And now he has a team like the team he has now in Florida State that fits that role. Like they fit his type. He got his team. You know what I mean? Like he finally got his team. Like I love it. I love this FSU team, man. I think they're going to be great. I really do. Both teams are below the top 100 in field goal percentage. Both teams are super, super struggling right now when it comes to shooting the ball. They both are well below average when it comes to 3-point shooting. Uh, Let me see here. Florida State, 40th best in defense in the nation. 40th best in defense in the nation, and I think that's underrated. I think their defense is underrated at 40th. I love this Florida State defense, bro. I talk about it all the time with y'all, so this ain't nothing new. Um, I do think this is going to be a lower scoring game. I think it fits right into Florida State's hands. I don't quite understand why we have such a high number here. Because this number opened up at a 150. It's now at a 151 and a half. Both teams are not shooting the ball well. Florida State is a really underrated defense. Um, I mean, it just really don't make sense. If you look uh between these two teams, right? Between these two teams, the under in their games so far, there's been 13 games played, right, between the two. The under has hit in 10 of them. So that means there's only 3 games that went over between the two. And they give us a total at a 150. It makes no sense to me. So I don't know where, because if this is going to be an over game, then I worry for Florida a little bit. Because I don't like Florida shooting. I think they're sloppy. I think they're a sloppy shooting team. I think they make stupid shots that just don't make sense. Um, they don't know when to stop shooting a three when they can't hit. So if this is going to be a higher scoring game, I worry about Florida a little bit, Florida State a little bit. But I see no way how this game is going to be a higher scoring game. I mean, like they're acting like LSU is some kind of offensive juggernaut coming into this game. They're not. LSU is not that good of a shooting team. LSU is not that good of a team, period, in my opinion. I mean, I know I've been wrong about them a lot this year, and this is another team that has proven me wrong a couple times, but I still don't really believe in this LSU team. I really don't. So yeah, I don't know, man. I like the under here a lot. The total don't make any sense to me at all. That's probably the one thing that has thrown me off here the most is the total. Because they are making me think it's going to be a higher scoring game, and that makes me lean LSU a little more. But I know how Florida State's going to play. They're going to slow the game down. They're going to force turnovers. I'm sticking to what I know, and I know Florida State. Florida State plus the 4.5, and I like the under. And that's where I'm going to leave it, man. I'm not going to try to think. I'm not going to try to think myself out of this one. It's Florida State here. They got this total way too high, and that's what I'm going with. So give me Florida State, and I like the under. Um, all right, this is probably the best game of the night, and it's on at 9:30. I mean, this game right here is going to be fucking awesome, man. We got Kentucky playing Clemson. This is a game where you sit back and you watch and you learn. Both these teams have played teams already that you can kind of get a grasp for and an understanding. But this matchup is so fucking terrific, man. I mean, you're going to learn a lot about both teams in this game, man, for real. Um, so you got Kentucky laying 1.5. You got Clemson getting 1.5. You got a total of 156. Pretty high total here. You got Kentucky at a minus 122. You got Clemson at a plus 102. This was a super, super hard game for me, man. This is obviously another SEC and ACC challenge game, right? And in my opinion, one of the best games of the week. Not just the night, one of the best games of the week. I am super excited about this game. It's a chance to really, really learn a lot about both of these teams. It's a hard game to get to the window on. Um, but both teams play some tough teams already. Like we've already seen both these teams kind of play, play some really tough challenges. Um, and now this will be Kentucky's first true road game, right? And I'm sorry, man. This is not a good place for your first road game. Clemson at home is tough, bro. Super tough. Clemson, 7-0, man. You know, like I don't know, man. As a road favorite, this Clemson team has looked so damn good, and and they have quietly been getting better each game. Man, Clemson has quietly getting better. Um, you know, I and it's funny because if you think about it, Clemson's not ranked, y'all. Clemson is not ranked, and I think they're going to be after tonight. I really do. I think Clemson's going to be ranked after tonight, bro. Um, if this line ain't telling you enough, I don't know what else is, bro. Kentucky, they're number 4 in the country, right? Kentucky's number 4 in the country. They are a 1.5 point favorite against Clemson, who is not even ranked. If this line is not telling you enough, man, going into Clemson is not easy. This is Kentucky's first true road game. Like, bro, Clemson is 32nd in the nation in adjusted offense and adjusted defense. Don't get it twisted, bro. This fucking team is good. They rebound. Clemson rebounds the ball extremely well. They are a great 3-point shooting team. They play good defense. They force turnovers. I mean, there is not much you cannot like about Clemson. Seriously. I mean, honestly, guys, I think Clemson beats Kentucky, man. I really, really do. I think Clemson pulls off this upset. I mean, this line at a 1.5 is just telling you, man. It's telling you where to go. Like the books are telling you. The books are literally begging you. They are begging you to take Kentucky here. I can almost guarantee you that there's probably been a shit ton of money already coming in on Kentucky. And if anything, the line's moving in favor of Clemson. The line opened up at a 2. The line opened up at a 2 on Circa. And it is now a 1.5 in favor of Clemson when I know that the money is on Kentucky. I don't know, man. I love Clemson here, man. I think Clemson is a team that it plays with a lot of heart. They're at home here, which makes them way more dangerous. Uh, this line is screaming Clemson. I mean, there is just so many reasons to back Clemson tonight. And on top of it, this team is no joke, man. They are no joke. And I'm telling y'all, mark my words, Clemson will be ranked very soon. And a win tonight over Kentucky will do it. Will make them ranked. And if they are not ranked after tonight's win over Kentucky, then there's a problem because they fucking deserve it. This team is good, man. This team is really good. All right. Oliver says Clemson first half free VIP play for the community. All right. Oliver likes Clemson first half. I like Clemson too, Oliver. So finally, we're on the side about something. I like Clemson as well tonight, man. I think it's the right move. I truly do. I like Clemson a lot here. I think they beat Kentucky outright, guys. All right. Last college basketball play of the night, and then we're going to get into the NBA. Man, I told you guys today was going to be a long day, didn't I? I told y'all to bring coffee and a snack. I told y'all. All right. We got Washington taking on UCLA. Not my favorite game of the night. I'm not betting this game at all. It is the late game. Comes on at 10:30, but I'll already be, an hour into the Clemson game. So I'm probably not going to bet this game at all. But we got Washington getting 11 points. We got UCLA laying 11 points. We got a total of 134 and a half. Is slightly favored to the under here. UCLA comes in as a huge home favorite here. The line has moved drastically, and I have no reason. I have no reason why. I don't know why it's moved so much. The line opened up at a 14 and a half, and it's now down to an 11 for UCLA. UCLA opened up at a 14 and a half. So we have massive movement on this line, and I'm not sure why. So I like Washington, but I just don't understand why we have a line like this. So I'm not going to talk too much into this. I don't think you guys should bet this game. I think you should leave it alone. Honestly, uh, look up why the line has been moved so much, and maybe if you figure it out and you like it enough to still take Washington with the points, then I will. But this number has kind of gotten away from us. The 14, there was a lot of value on Washington at the 14. But now at 11, possibly 10, 10 and a half by tip off, nah, I can't do it. But that 14 had value. Definitely had value at that 14. I would fade the Bruins at laying 14 and a half for sure. But getting down to a 10, somewhere around there, too shaky for me, man. I'm probably not going to bet this game at all. All right, let's get into the NBA, man. We'll get into the NBA. Man, guys. Man, shout out everyone in here, man. I appreciate all you guys. If you guys can, man, please retweet the space for me. Um, please retweet the space. Let people know we're live, man. We're about to talk NBA. We still got another whole NBA slate to do. We already been in here for almost 2 hours, man. Oh, by the way, man, there's a button up here, man. You guys can look me out on, man. You guys know I love drinking coffee, man. Give your boy a tip, man. I'm up here for 2 hours. Look, I put it up there for y'all. Just scan that damn QR code, man. It's $1 tip. Tip your boy. Tip your boy, man. Been here 2 hours, man. We rocking out, bro. About to start crashing out. All right. If you guys can, like I said, man, just retweet the space for me, man. Really, that's thanks enough, honestly, guys, for real. Just retweet the space, man. Let people know we're live, and try to get some more people in here, man. All right. My bad, guys. I'm trying to sign in. I gotta sign into Pine Sports. I'm trying to sign into Jackson, and I gotta bring up the injury list and stuff. So give me 1 second. In the meantime, like I said, y'all could be doing the whole uh retweeting and shit like that. All right. Um, Pine Sports is good to go. We're up and running. We got the Bucks and the Pistons. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, guys, let's get it going, man. So we got the NBA slate left, and we'll keep it pushing, man. So we got the Detroit Pistons taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. We are in Detroit for this game. So we got the Bucks laying 3 points. We got the Pistons getting 3 points. We got a total of 220.5 here. Um, it looks like we got 220.5 here. It looks like it is favored to the over at a minus 112. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Oh my god, bro. I really just had to close the screen for that. Pedro, you're a fucking menace. You're a fucking menace, bro. Can't believe you just sent that, and I actually closed the screen to say it. Oh my god. Oliver, you know what I'm talking about because you're in the chat. That was ridiculous, bro. There's something wrong with his brain, yo. All right, so we got the Bucks taking on the Pistons, man. We got the Bucks laying 3 points. We got the Pistons getting 3 points. We got a total of 220.5, slightly favored to the over. We got the Bucks at a minus 155. We got the Pistons at a plus 130. Man, you guys know how I feel about the Bucks, man. They're super overrated. I don't trust them at all. But I do feel like they have been playing much better basketball recently. And it's hard to hate on a team that they've been making you money. In the last couple games, the Bucks have made us some money. Obviously, it looks like for the injury report, looks like Middleton is still out. Pistons, man, these boys are healthy, boy. Pistons got a full roster, y'all. Um, I don't think the Bucks have played their best basketball even close, right? I really don't. Think I don't think the Bucks have even nearly come close to their full potential this year. I think they have been underachievers all year long. I think they are super overrated. But like I said, recently they have been playing good basketball, and I do think this is probably a good spot to back the Bucks. They still been good enough to win 8 of their last 9 games. Uh, you know, I'm really surprised that they're this low of a favorite here. This line really doesn't make much sense to me. Um, you know, with this line, it's telling me that the Pistons could probably pull off an upset here at home. But they've been better than they've been over the past couple weeks. I'll say that. You know, for the Bucks and the Pistons, they have been better than they have been in the I don't know last couple years. So I I mean, ugly game to start us off, man. Bucks at a short line like this, the way they're playing, I'll take it, man. Give me the Bucks here. I like them, man. So Pistons, they lost their last 30. What? They have lost their last 30 home games against Eastern Conference opponents that held a winning record. The Bucks have won their last 13 road games. Whoa. The Bucks have won their last 13 home games against the Pistons. The Pistons have not covered the spread in 7 of their last 8 games against the Eastern Conference that held a winning record, and the Bucks have covered the spread in 4 of their last 5 games as favorites on the first leg of a back to back. super big trends back in the Bucks here. Uh, so I guess we're on the right side. I lean the Bucks. This is a game I'm not betting. Um, I do like obviously there's one guy that you guys know who I'm backing. He's hit this in 10 straight games. Kay Cunningham, will you please stand up? Because this guy is a fucking gem. I mean, if you are not making money off of Kay Cunningham, you're out of your mind. This guy has been straight cash money, bro. You could take his PRA. I always take his PRA. His rebounds and assists have been gold, man. They have been straight gold. And the books continue to give us good odds. Like tonight, his rebounds and assists are at a 15.5, but they're giving us plus butter. Like, you got to take it. We're getting a plus 101. Let me get that, bro. Like I said, he's hit over 15.5 rebounds and assists in 10 straight games. I love his PRA. That's where I always go. I always take his PRA. He's averaging almost fucking 40 something PRA a night, bro. Like tonight, his line's at 38 and a half. I like it. I'm going to be taking Kate Cunningham here. I like his PRA. Um, if there's anything I'm looking on the Bucks here, man, got to give me Brook Lopez in his threes. They got him at it's pricey over 1.5 at a minus 162. Not loving it, man. Not loving it. Over 1.5 at a minus 162 is a little expensive for me. But I do like Lopez and his threes. I think Lopez comes out and has a pretty big game. He's been playing pretty well, Brook Lopez. I'm not gonna lie. So I would look towards Brook Lopez here on the Bucks, but my favorite player, hands down, without even thinking, is Cade Cunningham in this game. I think he should snap. He has recorded 9 or more assists in his last 11 games. 9 or more assists in his last 11 games. Which is just crazy. His numbers are ridiculous. He has recorded a double double in his last 6 games, bro. In his last 6 games, my man has recorded a double double. Tonight they got him at a minus 105. Giannis has recorded a double double in 15 of his last 17 games. Here you go, Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez has scored 15 points in the Bucks' last 5 road games against the Pistons. Let's go, Lopez. I like Lopez tonight, man. Kate Cunningham has scored 20 or more points in 9 of his last 10 games, bro. Telling y'all about Kate Cunningham and his PRA. Shit's been a menace. All right, let's see what Ozzy likes. All right, so Ozzy likes. He's saying plug don't disappoint me. I don't know what you're talking about. He says Malik Beasley. I can't read it, it's so small, and I ain't got my tablet on me. He's saying it's a Malik Beasley revenge game. And you disappointed me, plug. This huge Pistons spot. All the games are NBA Cup games as well. All right. I like the Bucks. I mean, the line says Pistons. The line says Pistons. I'll give you that. He's saying all the favorites covered in the NBA yesterday also. All right. I mean, that's good to know because some dogs will cover today, but I don't know. You could be right. This ain't my favorite game. I rather take props in this game. You're saying Beasley revenge game. I agree. But I'm sticking to the Bucks here. The line definitely does say Pistons though, Oliver. I'll give you that. The line definitely says Pistons here, but I like the Bucks here. All right. Let's keep it moving, man. We got the 76ers taking on the Hornets, man. 76ers are just a no-go zone, no-fly zone. This 76ers team has been absolutely horrid. I mean, bro, this is 4-14. Are you fucking shitting me right now? Like, bro, what? So we got the 76ers laying 4.5 points. We got the Hornets getting 4.5. We got a total of 211, slightly favored to the over. 76ers at a minus 180. The Hornets are at a plus 150. Let's pull up the injury report and see what we got cooking in Philadelphia today. All right, so missing Joel Embiid due to personal reasons. Are the 76ers on a back-to-back? That should be his personal reason. The Hornets are still missing. Probably Grant Williams is the only one I see. So 76ers are disgusting. They did just beat the Pistons. So that was what? Was that Sunday or Saturday? I don't remember when they beat the Pistons, but I know they just beat the Pistons. The Hornets, I mean, bro, this is a bad team. Like, I can't sit here and act like that they're like the 76ers aren't playing another bad team here, because the Hornets got hot. They were like climbing up, and then they just went way down, man. Like, and I don't know if they're going to get back up again. Like, you know, I mean, losing to the Hawks, man, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I mean, I can't back either team confidently, man. So good luck if you guys are betting this game. 76ers look like a different team in their last game, but how long does that last? That's my worry here. Yeah, sure, good. You beat up on the Pistons, but don't that kind of just make it where this Phillies team has been doing it all year? Like, they don't string anything together. So we just seen them grab a win. It is almost uh all auto that we think that they're going to lose this game, in my opinion, right? So I'm sorry, man. I think, Hornets, they keep losing no matter how much LaMelo plays. Like, LaMelo Ball will go out there and drop a fucking quadruple, triple double, and the Hornets will probably still drop the game. LaMelo has been trying his best to carry this team, and it's not working. It's just not working. He's not getting no help. So I don't know how much more he can do. There's not much more he can do. There's nothing more he can do. He's been playing great. It's the rest of the team, man. It's the rest of the fucking team that has not been playing well at all. And that's what worries me here. Um, I'm going to go with the 76ers today on the money line. I know it's a minus 180, but just give me a break here. We're going to find something. I love Brandon Miller, man. I love this guy. Brandon Miller is so fucking good, man. He is such a good player. He is electric. He's fun to watch. Like, I like Brandon Miller this year the way I liked Brunson last year, right? For the Knicks, man. Like, that's how I like him this year. Obviously, Paul George is someone to look at. You know, uh but other than that, man, that's where I'm at in this game, guys. I think that you look at the 76ers on the money line, and you probably take Brandon Miller and his points. I know McCain's been kind of balling a little bit. Maxi is never a bad look, but I'm going right to Brandon Miller, man. I'm going right to Brandon Miller. Take the 76ers on the money line, and then take Brandon Miller 20 plus points. Let's go there. 20. He should be at like a 28, 27 or something. He's at 29. Or no, he's not. He's at 27 and a half. Let's go. So hit him right on the 20 mark, man. 20 mark right there. So I like it, man. Philadelphia 76ers, Brandon Miller, 20 plus points. All right, so he's saying if Paul George is playing, look at Miller's points to go over. He's saying Paul George is like his favorite player and an idol. I would have no idea, Oliver, but that's really helpful because Paul George is playing. There's nothing saying Paul George is not. The only one that's saying is Joel Embiid is going to be missing because of his personal reasons. So Paul George will be playing this game, Ozzy. So definitely Brandon Miller then. I mean, I like Brandon Miller regardless. So, but that definitely is good to know because I had no idea. I had no idea. But that's why you're the basketball guy, and I am not. All right, McCain's points and rebounds to go over. Jared McCain points to go over. Jared McCain's PRA to go over. Jared McCain's points and assists to go over. The bot is absolutely in love with Jared McCain today. Maybe they can go and get their nails done. Oh wait, I'm sorry. That was mean, bro. Why did I say that, bro? That was me. My fault. But yeah, the bot definitely likes Jared McCain today. Everything. I mean, this bitch got everything lined up from points and rebounds all the way to points and assists and everything in between. So the bot likes and oh look and 3 pointers. So the bot likes Jared McCain a lot today. So look for Jared McCain to have a big game. The points and rebounds are the best one. They got him at a 20.5 for points and rebounds. He's expected to get 26.41 today. Actually, my fault. Take that back. The biggest mean is 19.5 points and assist. He's projected to get 26 today. So he's projected to get 26, and they had the line set at 19.5. So that's the biggest one is points and assists. All right. Taylor Gang, what's good, bro? Appreciate you being here. You asked if I am doing hockey today. You know what? I'm gonna hit up Banana after the show. Actually, let me see what the hockey slate looks like. Because me and Banana do a show if there is a big hockey card. So if there's a big hockey card, I'll hit up Banana if he wants to do a show around like 5 o'clock. Oh my God, yeah, we got a big hockey card. All right, so that's what we're going to do, Taylor Gang. Hopefully you're around. I'm going to hit up Banana after the show, and if Banana agrees to do a show at like 5:30, me and Banana will do a separate show at 5:30 for the NHL. But I already been on this show for almost 2.5 hours, bro. So I'm ready to get off of here. We had a huge basketball card today, but I have no problem if Banana agrees. I will get on and do a hockey show for y'all. So uh, I'll keep you updated and just watch my channel or watch my Twitter for like a notice about the show, and I'll let you know, or you can find out that way. But I'll definitely try, bro. I'll definitely try. All right, let's keep it pushing. Um, so yeah, I kind of lean 76ers there, kind of, but not loving it. All right, we got the Bucks taking on. I mean, we got the Wizards. We got the Wizards taking on the Cavaliers, man. Washington Wizards taking on the Cavaliers. Looks like let's see. Oh shit, I'm on hockey. All right, we got the Wizards getting 16 points, y'all. Cavaliers laying 16. That's a brick, bro. Got a total of 234, slightly favored to the over. Money line's not even relevant. I mean, I'm not even thinking twice about it. I'm laying the points with the Cavaliers here. Wizards are still missing Kuzma. I want nothing to do with them. Cavaliers, obviously, Dean Wade, Ty Jerome, all questionable for this game. The Wizards are seriously, they are really competing to be the worst team in the league, bro. Like, if not the worst. I mean, bro, how many games in a row have they lost? Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, have they won a game since the season started? What is their record? Oh my god. Bro, they're 2-16. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, bro. I had no idea they were that bad. I thought they were right there neck and neck with the 76ers at like the 4 mark. Wow. So they are officially the worst team in the NBA. There is no way anyone has a worse record than that. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, look at this. 14-game losing streak right now. They have lost 14 in a row. And now you have to take on the Cavaliers? Oh my god, lay it, bro. Lay it. I mean, if Cavaliers don't win this game by 30, and I could see the Cavs not taking their foot off the gas neither, to be real with you. Cavs come out here and whoop up on these boys. The Wizards have lost their last 22 games following a road loss. Cavaliers have won their last 9 night games against the Wizards. Cavaliers have covered the spread in their last 5 games when playing on a rest advantage. The Wizards have not covered the spread in their last 4 games at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Bro, give me the Cavaliers here. Now, all I have to ask is who do we take advantage of in this game? Someone on the Cavs are snapping. Only problem is we should honestly stay away from player props in this game because of the blowout factor. So matter of fact, I'm not even going to try to get your guys' money tied up here, because we shouldn't bet this game because of the blowout factor, right? Betting NBA props when the game could be a blowout. I mean, I can't do it. I just can't. Donovan Mitchell. I'll say that right now. Give me Donovan Mitchell everything. I don't care what it is. Give me Donovan Mitchell 3-pointers. Give me Donovan Mitchell points. I don't care what they are. Donovan Mitchell's going to have a big game, man. Love that guy. All right, let's keep it moving, man. Oliver said Cavs are off a big game. Yeah, they beat the Celtics, but they're playing the fucking Wizards, bro. So, like, let's not get too carried away here. I mean, I don't care. I don't care if they just played the Monstars, bro. I really don't. There's no way, Oliver. I can't see it, bro. I can't see the Cavaliers not covering this number tonight. Now, don't get me wrong. There is a way that they don't because 16 is a big number. But, I mean, bro, I don't know, man. There's just better games, man. Between college and NBA, there's such better games we could bet than this fucking Wizards and Cavs game. Like, I don't even think we should. I don't even think we should bet player props in this one, man. All right, next game we got the Magic and the Knicks. We got the Magic at 4.5. We got the Knicks laying 4.5. We got a total of 214.5. The Magic are at a plus 154. The Knicks are at a minus 185. Let me see if I can get an injury report for this game. I don't see an injury report for this game. I'll tell you one thing. I love the Magic, but I'm not a big fan of the Knicks. I wish the Magic was at home. If the Magic was at home, we would be all over them in this game. The Magic are a road dog, though. I do like them with the points. I think the Magic are the better team. I told you guys all year the Knicks are overrated, in my opinion. I think this team is just I think they're good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit up here and bash the Knicks. But I do think they're overrated. I think they're overhyped. I think this team is not that great that everyone makes them out to be. The Magic, on the other hand, they are. They are seriously right now. You can argue that the Magic are one of the hottest teams in the NBA right now. They are playing some of the best ball that we have seen the Magic play all year. Like the Knicks, I wouldn't say the Knicks aren't that like the Knicks are playing good, man. I mean, they won what? They won 7 of the last 9. Which is good, which is really good. They won 7 of the last 9 games. So, this should be a really good game. It should be a competitive game. I do think this line is a bit disrespectful to the Magic, though. I think this game should be more of a pick 'em. Even with the Knicks at home, I still think this line should be more of a pick 'em. You know, I like the Magic here, man. It's too many points. I think this is going to be a close game, any way you slice it, man. So, Magic definitely have a possible way to win this game outright, and we're getting 4.5 points. I'll take it, man. So I like the Magic here. You know, I don't think that's too hard for me. And we got a really really low total in this game. I think the only total lower than this one tonight is probably the 76ers and the Hornets. This total is at a 214.5, where the Hornets and 76ers are at a 211. So even with this being a low total, that just puts more value onto the points for us. So I like the Magic here. I like the Magic here, man. I'm not going to think too much into this one. When it comes to stats and player props in this one, I don't see too many trends backing us here. The Magic have won 12 of their last 13 games, so that helps us. The Magic have covered the spread in their last 9 games against the Eastern Conference. So there is quite a few things backing us here. When it comes to players, uh, I mean, I like Franz, man. Franz has been good money all year so far, man. He's really kicked up for this team this year. Franz, he has did 20 plus points in 14 of the Magic's last 15 games. I can't imagine his. You probably can't bet that though. His points are probably well above 20. He has recorded 7 or more assists in the Magic's last 6 games. That I could see being at a good price. So maybe we want to go look at Fran's assists real quick. Let's go see where they're at. So we're getting Fran's assists at a 6.5, at a plus 110. I like it, man. I like it. So give me his. Actually, let me get his points and assists. We'll take Fran's points and assists tonight. See what the bot likes, and we'll keep it pushing. Bu- 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 bu. It's Cat. So it likes Carl Anthony Towns rebounds and assists over 13.5 at a minus 130. He's projected to get 16 tonight. 16. All right. And then it also likes Franz Wagner over 1.5 3 pointers at a minus 188. He's projected to get 3 tonight. So you could probably ladder him up to about 3 pointers here. All right, let's keep it pushing. Next game we got the Pacers and the Raptors, guys. We got the Pacers and the Raptors. It looks like the Pacers are coming in at Pacers are laying 3 points. Raptors are getting 3 points. We got a total of 238. Slightly favored to the under. You can catch the Pacers at a minus 142. You catch the Raptors at a plus 120 here. I mean, the Raptors 6-15, Pacers 9-12. I mean, there's not too much thinking for me in this one. I like the Pacers here. I mean, I think the Pacers are probably the better team. The Raptors are playing well right now. I'll give them that. Pacers are still missing. It looks like the same old here. They got a big injury list. Nimhard, Neesmith, same old. My problem here is, Grady Dick is questionable. Uh, you know, uh, Kelly Olynyk he's been out all year, right? At least I'm pretty sure he has been. Grady Dick is the big one for the Raptors. That's the big question, you know. I don't think I don't think we have seen the best of the Pacers yet, guys. I really don't. I don't think the Pacers, I think they've been underachieving a lot this year. I think this Pacers team is a lot better than what we have seen. You know, and I think, you know, I think they need a big win. I mean, the Grizzlies, man, I think it was their last game, bro. Pacers had that fucking game, bro. They were up by almost fucking, what, 25, 30 points, right? And they fucking blew the lead. Like, it was ridiculous. And I was on them against the Grizzlies. So I remember that pretty well. So I don't know, man. And then you do got the Raptors who they just pulled an upset over the Heat yesterday. So this does look like a letdown spot for them, man. I like the Pacers here, bro. I do think the Pacers are the better team. I don't necessarily like the Pacers being favored on the road, but I have to go with it. I like the Pacers here, man. I think the Raptors after that upset last night, I think or the day before, what was it? Sunday they got it right. So it was a couple days ago, but either way, I think the Raptors are due for an upset, man. Or not an upset, but a loss here. So I'm gonna back the Pacers, man. I do like Halliburton. Uh, let me see where we're getting them at first of all before I say Halliburton's points because he has let me down a lot this year, man. Really, Halliburton has just been he's been a problem, man. Let's see, yeah, I'm not backing Halliburton here. I don't like this. I don't like this, man. So you can get Halliburton. You can get him at 18 plus at a minus 120. I'm just not loving that at all. Maybe you take a shot with Halliburton's threes, maybe, but I'd much rather back Siakam than Halliburton right now. You know, I'd much rather back Siakam than Halliburton. Matter of fact, let's look at him. Or what about Turner, man? What about Turner? See what Turner's been doing here. Damn, you're getting such a good number with Siakam and his points, though, man. You can take Siakam for 25 plus points at a plus 205. All right, let's keep it moving, man. There ain't nothing really good in this game for me. Oliver's saying take the over. Oliver said take the over for this game. All right, we got the Jazz and the Thunder. We got the Jazz and the Thunder. All right. My bad, guys. We've been in here for 2.5 hours. I'm getting tired, man. Y'all just got to bear with me here. We're getting down to the stretch. It's like we just ran a marathon and now I'm getting tired. I'm like just dead. All right. So we got the Thunder 15-5 on the year. Let's fucking go, my fucking Thunder buddies, man. What y'all talking about? Playing with me. All right, we got Oklahoma laying 16.5 points, man. Jazz, uh, big, big Phillip. It looks like he's out. Clarkson's out. Thunder, they have no, not Jalen Williams. We know Holgren and Caruso are obviously out. So I mean, can we just say it what it is? Bro, the Jazz are fucking ass, bro. The Jazz are ass cheeks, bro. Just horrible, terrible team. Awful, god awful. No one should put their money on the Jazz, man. Just don't do it. You know, if you guys want to put money somewhere, man, send it to me. Okay? If you want to go ahead and back the Jazz, just send your money to me, bro. I got rent coming up. My fridge is low right now. And as you guys can see, I like to eat. So if you guys are going to just, bet the Jazz, just send your money to me, man. I'll make better use of it. I mean the Jazz have just been terrible. They gotta be losing 1 point by the Lakers. I mean, what a fucking shit show, bro. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, I'm laying the points here, man. I'm laying the points here. I'm laying the 16. I'm laying well, actually, it's 13 now. It opened up at 16, by the way. I don't know why it's moved down. Probably because they're playing the Jazz. There's probably a couple guys sitting. Who knows? Maybe SGA might be sitting, or someone's probably sitting for this game. But I can't imagine the Thunder would be sitting anybody. Um, Let me see here. Jalen Williams is out, right? It did say Jalen Williams is out. It didn't say nothing about Shea, so maybe Shea here. Um, I don't know who to look at here. Kessler has been balling, bro. I know we probably missed it. But let me see where it's at. Cause y'all know Kessler's been smacking that double double, right? And that double double's been like a plus like 250 plus 350, and he's been smacking that double double left and right. So tonight it's at a 235. Should we test it, bro? Should we go with Walker Kessler for another double double? Do y'all think it's even possible? He's got it. He's got it in the last 3 games. You think he can do 4? Nah, I don't think so. I think we leave it alone. I don't think Kessler can do it, bro. I don't have the faith in him, bro. I don't think he can do it. I really don't. I do like Markkinen tonight. I do like Laurie Markkinen, though. If I were to take anyone on the Jazz, it would be Markkinen for sure. All right, let's keep it moving, man. Dude, they suck, bro. I don't care why they lost, Oliver. They suck. They fucking suck, dude. The Jazz are terrible. All right, we got the Grizzlies and the Maverick. Or no, we don't. We got the Spurs. Sorry. Did we already talk about the Grizzlies and the Mavs? I don't fucking know, bro. I really don't. I don't know. All right, we got the Grizzlies and the Mavericks. We got the Grizzlies +4. We got the Mavericks laying 4. We got a total of 244. Grizzlies are at +145. We got the Mavericks at a -175. So we're getting a big number here for the Mavs. I mean, y'all know I fuck with the Mavs heavy, man. I really do. I fuck with the Mavs heavy. I think this is a good spot for them. I'll back the Mavs here. Um, I mean, you can make a case. You can make a case for the Grizzlies. I guess. Both teams are winning right now. Both teams are winning games right now. They look good. It looks like they have covered 8 of their last 10 games. Uh, I do think the Mavs are obviously they got the healthier roster right now. The Mavs really aren't missing really anybody. They're 7-3. Straight up on the year. I mean, I like them, man. I mean, you would, you know, Zach Edey not there, Vince Williams. I mean, who else are they missing? Let me see. They are Gigi Jackson. That's right. They're missing Gigi Jackson as well. Um, so yeah, I mean, obviously, guys, I would look. It looks like all we're saying is Luca time, so it looks like Luca is in. My question would be to you, Oliver. What about Clay? I'm not seeing anything here with Clay, but I know that he might not be playing. I mean, it's still the Mavericks at home with a pretty reasonable line. So even if we don't get Clay here and Luke is in, I still do think this is a Mavs spot. So even without Clay, this line is telling me he's not playing. I'm going to be real with you. This line is telling me Clay's not playing. I would expect the Mavericks at home to be at least a six point favorite here. So this 4.5 is light. Let's be real, right? So something's up here. This line is light, but then again, you got to remember the Mavericks. I mean the Grizzlies are banged up, so that plays into effect as well. But all right, so what were we talking about? Player props. Oliver says he likes Luca here. Can't blame you, man. I think this is a Luca spot as well. I'm always down to take Luca and his points or Luca and his PRA. Luca, whatever. I'm always down to take Luca, bro. I think it's never a bad bet. It's never a bad bet to back Luca. Clay Thomas is the one I want, bro, because he balls out against the Grizzlies. So if Clay Thomas is playing, I want Clay Thomas's points. All right, I'm saying that right now. So if we do get that Clay is playing, I want his points, bro. I don't care. We have seen this time and time again with him and the Grizzlies. You go back, just go back and look at his games, bro. You know, they got Clay at 13, so he is listed for props. Clay is listed for props. He does. So does Clay, though. Clay plays good against the Grizzlies. They both do. What do you mean, who the hell is Clay Thompson? It's Tom. I didn't say Thomas. I said Thompson, bro. I'm taking the 13.5, bro. They got it. If he don't play, I don't care. I'm taking it, bro. I'm taking it. So let's go look real quick. So Luka has scored 31 points in his last 5 games against the Grizzlies. He has scored 31 plus points in 5 games against the Grizzlies. His 30 plus is at a minus 110. Uh, Clay Thompson's recorded 4 or more rebounds in his last 3 games. Tonight they got him at over 3.5, though. It's at plus money. Um, okay, here it is. So Clay Thompson has hit 14 or more points in 15 straight home games against the Grizzlies. It's over 13.5 at a minus 125. I love it, bro. I'm all over that shit. I'm all over it. All right, let's see what the bot says real quick, and then we'll keep it moving. But I do want to see if anything else pops up for this one. Desmond Bain, over 4.5 rebounds. He's projected to get 7 tonight. Desmond Bain over 7.5 rebounds. I mean, over 4.5 rebounds at a minus 142. He's projected to get 7. This line has hit in 9 of the last 10 games. So the overs at a minus 142. I do like that. I could definitely see Desmond Bain out there. His rebounds and assists are at 8.5. He's projected to get 10. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I kind of agree with that one. I said Thomas. I don't. Maybe I did, bro. I don't fucking know. All right. What do we got next? Let's see. We got the Spurs and the Suns. We got the Spurs getting 7.5. We got the Suns laying 7.5. We got a total of 229. slightly favored to the over. You got the Spurs at a plus 240, Suns at a minus 298. The Suns are at home here. I mean, I like the over in this game. That's the first thing I think of when I see this game. I think over. The line opened up at a 226. It's now at a 229. We might have missed our window on the over, y'all. At a 229 now. The line moved crazy. I would have loved to catch it at that 226. I do think this game could go over. Um, Let me see if I can find the injury report for this real quick, and we'll go from there. All right. Because I do like this game. I do think this is a good game where you could probably take some player props and probably get some good value on some player props in this one. Uh, I do think the line is kind of disrespectful a little bit to the Spurs here, I would say, just how the Suns been playing. I don't necessarily trust the Suns. The Spurs been making us money all year. So the line is a little disrespectful. I'll say that right now. But I don't really see too much going on here. I mean, didn't the Suns just lose to the Nets? They lost to the Nets, right? Or who did they just lose to? I can't remember who the Suns just lost to. I can't find no injury report for this game. It's not coming up. I'm gonna have to go to a different website. Either way, I'm leaning the over in this game, but it's kind of got out of hand. And I do think the Spurs are getting a bit disrespected in this game. I'll say that right now. I think the line is a little ridiculous here. I do see that the line opened up at a 5.5, so that's kind of reasonable, but still a little off. The 7.5 is just way too much. I like the Spurs here. I mean, seriously. The Suns have yet to play like the Suns. I mean, they are just underachieving all year. They lost 7 of their last 10 games. Uh, you know, the Spurs have won 7 of their last 10 games. Fuck, we talking about? Like, literally, they Suns have lost 7 of their last 10 games. The Spurs have won 7 of their last 10 games. Also, the Spurs have been making us money all year, y'all. This team is a good covering team, man. The Spurs cover. They're 11-9 against the spread on the year. They have won 3 of their last 4 games against the Suns. I don't understand this, bro. I love the Spurs tonight. Love them. Give me the Spurs plus the 7.5. I think the books are out of their minds. I would not be surprised if the Spurs don't beat the Suns again. Uh, Player props. It sucks I don't have the fucking injury report for this game. I don't know, man. We'll come back to it. I'm not backing Booker. I'll tell you all that right now. Booker's dead to me. Completely dead to me, bro. Completely dead to me. Yeah, I like the Spurs here too, Oliver. I think it's a good spot. I like the Spurs a lot. It's actually one of my favorite plays of the day is the Spurs. One of my favorite plays of the day is the Spurs today. And like I said, man, stay away from all Booker props, man. The guy is a disease, bro. He will fuck your tickets up. Trust me, he will fuck your tickets up. Beal is the game time decision, and you said Trey Jones is out. I mean, that's not terrible. I like the Spurs, man. That's not terrible. If that's all we're looking at, then that's not terrible at all. All right. Next game we got Warriors versus the Nuggets. You got the Warriors +5, Nuggets laying 5, total at 237. Slightly favored to the over. You guys already know where I'm at with this one, man. We do not fade the Nuggets at home. I don't care who they're playing. We do not fade the Nuggets at home. It is bad money. That is just hustling backwards, bro. That is just hustling backwards. You do not fade the fucking Nuggets at home. Golden State Warriors, don't get me wrong, man. They were balling for a while, but we knew it was coming. They fell back down to earth, man. They really have. They have lost what, three, four, no, four straight games they have lost. Four straight games now. Um, it looks like Draymond might not be out for this game. And you're telling me that Draymond is going to be out for the Warriors, and you're playing the Nuggets? What? Okay, that is a massive, massive problem. Because Draymond does almost everything for the Warriors, and he is the key to the ignition of that defense. And if Draymond is not in there, good fucking luck. So that is massive. If Draymond is not playing in this game, that is huge. That is a huge loss for the Warriors. I don't care what no one says. That is a massive loss for a game like this. Nuggets, we know they play their best ball at home. This team is incredibly, incredibly tough to beat at home. They won seven straight games against the Warriors already. The history between these two is not good. It is very one-sided, and it is all in favor of the Nuggets. Um, the Warriors have a history of showing up in a way, but not against the Nuggets. Like, I guess if you put the Warriors in a big situation, they play well, right? Like, it's hard for me to say the Warriors don't play well in in big situations, because they do. Warriors do play good when the lights are bright. They really do. But this is a regular season game in the middle of the season. I mean, this is just a regular game in Denver. And they don't play well against Denver at all. And if Draymond's out, bro, I can't do it. This is easy, easy money. In my opinion, if Draymond does get officially out and this line stays where it is, which I think I'm more comfortable just taking the line now and just kind of rolling the dice on Draymond being out. But I'm telling y'all, if Draymond's out, this is easy money. The Nuggets are easy, easy money tonight. I mean, you got to look at Joker, man. I mean, you got to look at Joker here. Um, like I said, it all depends though on if they're keeping an eye on Draymond or not. I mean, I would definitely. I hate the pricing for Joker's triple double, but I would definitely be all over Joker's triple double tonight. For real. He's at home. This is where he gets his triple doubles. Uh, he's recorded a triple double in five of his last six home games, y'all. Five of his last six home games, he has recorded a triple double. Joker. And no Draymond tonight, please, man. Hand me the money now. Give me it. I love the Nuggets tonight as a minus 185 on the money line. The parlay piece is beautiful. I think you can use the Nuggets as a parlay piece tonight. The 185, I know it's not sexy or attractive or whatever, but I think it's the way to go. Um, I'm trying to think of who's going to be affected the most on the Warriors that would step up with no Draymond. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I like I said, I like Joker, man. I like Joker everything tonight. I like Joker everything tonight. Triple double, all that good shit. You Joker everything, and I love the Nuggets money line as a parlay piece, and I think you lay the 5 points here. All right, let's keep it moving, man. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. We got the Rockets and the Kings. We got the Rockets coming in. Let me see. Let me see. We got the Rockets on the road. They are heading to Sacktown. So pretty light line here. We got the Kings laying 1.5 points. You got the Rockets getting 1.5 at a total of 227.5. Who the hell is out for the Rockets? Why is this line so fucking light? It opened up at a 2.5. It's now a 1.5. I mean, I guess because Kings are home. I don't understand this. I mean, the Kings have been losing, haven't they? Like, what am I missing on this one? I mean, they just lost to the fucking Trailblazers. The Rockets beat the Thunder. I mean, like, what are we talking about? What is going on here? There's got to be something I'm missing, bro. Is Jalen Green out for the fucking Rockets or something? Like, I don't see anything though. I don't see. I don't even have an injury report here. I don't know. Something's wrong about this line. I like the Rockets though. Kings suck, man. I don't like this team at all. They're bad for betting. I mean, they're like seven. They're 7-14 against the spread this year. They have lost 7 of their last 10 games. You know, the Rockets, they are a dangerous team, man. I've been telling you guys all year, we love betting the Rockets at home. That's one thing. Houston at home is a must bet every single time. If we ever do want to fade the Rockets, it would be on the road, but then you don't even fade them. You just don't bet the game. But here with a number like this, I mean, I might have to bet them. I mean, seriously, they are 15-6 against the spread, and they are, dude, 15-6 against the spread. They have covered 9 of their last 10 games, bro. It makes no sense. Then explain this to me. Someone, please make this make sense. The Rockets have won 3 straight games against the Kings, and I'm sorry, them last 3 games that they played against the Kings, this Rockets team was nowhere near as good as they are now. The Rockets have covered 9 of their last 10 games. They're 15-6 against the spread. Like, what the fuck am I missing, bro? There is no way that the Rockets should be an underdog. No way. I don't get it, bro. I really don't. I don't understand this line. This shit's bothering me. This shit looks like the biggest bait line I ever seen in my life, bro. Kings are probably going to beat the shit out of the Rockets tonight. I'm telling y'all, man, this line looks like the Kings are about to beat the dog shit out of the Rockets tonight. I'm backing the Rockets. I'm taking the Rockets on the money line, bro. I don't care. I'm taking the Rockets on the money line, man. There is no way. I don't trust them neither, straight bet. I really don't, bro. I do not trust the Kings at all, bro. Neither do I. They will because they're bad, bro. They're not a better's team. They are not a better's team, straight bet. I'm telling you, this is a team that does not cover numbers, man. The Rockets are the complete opposite. The Rockets cover spreads for us. They win games. They play great as an underdog. Yes, they are vulnerable on the road, but it's only a little bit. Like they're still a really solid team. But if we are reading lines, man, if we are reading lines, I'm telling y'all right now, this should be a absolute smash spot on the Kings. If you just know how these teams play and you did not, you just worked off of numbers on your sports betting and didn't factor in trends and all that other stuff, bro, I'm telling y'all right now, this is an absolute smash spot on the Kings. Oliver says King. Exactly. Oliver said Kings 5 unit play. Bro, I'm telling you, that's what, if you are just a numbers guy, right? If you are just a numbers guy, you will look at this line and without a doubt, you would say, this is my bet tonight. You would say Kings are my bet tonight. This is a line that makes absolutely 0 sense. The line is moving the completely wrong way, where now the line is completely flipped, right? The Kings are now favored with all the money coming in on the Rockets. The Kings are now favored. The public is all over these boys, and the Kings are now favored at a minus 125. So if you're a numbers guy, the Kings should be an absolute max bet tonight. This looks like an easy line read, easy winner. The books are telling you exactly where to go, but everything else, you're watching the games, you're reading the trends, you're reading the stats. All of that is going completely against it. But this line is telling you where to go. I mean, this is just a simple case of reading lines, man. King should win this game tonight, but we'll see. It's not always right, but it's right more times than it's wrong. That's for damn sure. All right, let's keep it moving, man. We got one last game, and then I'm going to get you good people up out of here, man. 3 hour show today. What? I have not done a 3 hour show in probably damn near 6 7 months. It's been a long time since I've been on this show this long. All right, we got the Blazers taking on the Clippers to end our night, and what a shit show of a night, huh? What a shit show of a game to end our night. I mean, I'm not betting this game, y'all, for real. I'm just gonna be a buck with you. I'm not betting this fucking game. You got the Blazers getting 8.5. You got the Clippers laying 8.5. You got a total of 221, slightly favored to the under. I mean, I'll give you a small lean here on the Clips, but I'm not comfortable laying this big ass number. Clippers are overrated. They're overvalued all the time. I wouldn't be surprised if the Blazers won this game outright, to be honest with you. I just don't like either one of these teams, man. Truly. I really don't. Um, I'm not going to have a dollar on this game. If I were to go to bets, let me see. Let me see where I would go to player props on this one. Um, no one. Simmons, maybe Simmons, man, but I don't really like anything. Zubox rebounds, maybe, but because I know a Zubox been grabbing boards like a fucking savage. I know I looked the other day, the dude had like fucking 13, 14 boards. It's like, Jesus Christ. All right, that's all we got, folks. Tip off don't happen until fucking 6:30 tonight for college, man. Make sure you guys lock in, bro. I just did a 3 hour show for y'all. I gave you guys some fucking gems, man. Play of the day today is the Salukis, man. Is the Salukis, my dog of the day. My one VIP play that I'm giving to y'all for free, man, is the motherfucking Salukis. If you guys don't know who the Salukis is, it's the Southern Illinois, man. Go look them up. They're about to win today. Also, keep an eye on Northwestern as an underdog. I'm gonna tell you all my underdogs. So we're keeping an eye on Northwestern today as an underdog. We're definitely keeping an eye on the Salukis as an underdog today. We're taking Florida State as an underdog today. Clemson. I think Clemson wins this game outright as an underdog today. That is the four underdogs that we are rocking with today, man. Good luck to all of you. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Yo, me and Oliver and Takeoff are running a deal right now. You can get 3 months of service, man. I had a good deal in here yesterday that y'all missed, but it's only for people on the show that I run these for. First of all, you can get my VIP for a month now for $10. It's right here on the other side, man. Right there. 10 fucking bucks, man. And I'll text the plays to you. But we're running a play right now where you get all of our plays for $50 for 3 months, bro. 3 months for $50, full VIP access, man. Come on, bro. Tap in, man. Tap in. I'm telling you, bro. We just hit our 4 unit max play yesterday, no problem. Oliver hit 4 of them. Takeoff just cashed the VIP max, I believe, in soccer. Like, come on, man. Get on board, guys. Get on board, man. There is no reason, really, there is no reason why I should be under 40 members right now in VIP. Really. 38, man. I got 38 members in VIP right now. There is no reason I should be under 40, man. None at all. None at all. This is the lowest amount of members that I've had in VIP in the last couple years. Like, I don't know what's going on, man. People just are not. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me, man, and I just don't see it, right? I don't know. But I mean, I'm trying to adjust prices, man, to go with like how it is out there right now. Cause I know, man, times suck, man. Like money is tight, man, and I know it, bro. Like believe me, I know it more than anyone. Like money is tight right now, but you know, mm, I don't know, man. It takes money to make money, guys, for real. And believe me, we care about your money, man. You know, why else do I come on here every day and do this for free, man? You know, we enjoy making y'all money. And that's what I love about my guys the most, man. They're just like me when it comes to that. You know, because believe me, if it was about the money for Oliver, and if it was about the money for takeoff, right? They would have done what everyone else did and ran because we don't make much money in this business. And instead of them fucking, throwing a fit and making up lies and leaving and all that, Oliver and Takeoff are sticking with me because they fucking know, bro. Like, it's fucking tough. They know. And it's not about the money for them. They like to make people money, man. And that's the whole reason why they're still a part of the team, because we really don't make most of our money, guys, honestly, come from betting. I am living off of betting right now. Like, I don't have my full-time job anymore, bro. Like, and VIP is not paying anything right now. So, because like I said, right now we have the least amount of clients or members that we have ever had in VIP right now, you know? So it's not really paying for anything. So me, Oliver, Takeoff actually just got a new job. So Takeoff actually just got a full-time job. I know Oliver works, but like I said, man, VIP is barely paying right now. So I don't know, man. Just sign up, man. You guys want to support us, man? Sign up. Sign up for VIP, man. We do care about y'all's money, man. Believe me. You will get good customer support with us. You will get good picks. And if you guys follow exactly how we lay out the plays, you will make money. All right. I appreciate every single one of y'all, man. Let's go fucking Salukis. Super excited about tonight's college basketball card, man. I forget who it was, but someone asked me about the NHL. Let me see who it was. It was Taylor Gang. I am going to hit up Banana. It's only 2 o'clock, right? It's 1:48. So I'm going to hit up Banana, see if he wants to do an NHL show today at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If Banana agrees to doing an NHL show, I will start an NHL show at 5:30. All right. And that's for you, Taylor Gang, because you asked me that. So I will reach out to Bet on Banana If he agrees, I'll do an NHL show at 5:30. All right, man. You guys have a great day, man. Sign up for VIP, man. $50 for 3 months, man. Get on board. Get on board. Or $10 for 1 month, man. It's completely up to you. But I will be back. If not tonight, I will see you guys tomorrow for another show. We are hot, man. We had a really, really big night last night, bro. Let's keep it rolling. I am excited about tonight's basketball card. I'm excited about making some money. If you guys cash anything in here, man, let us know, man. Put it on the timeline. Shout out Plug Talk, man.